They leaked the code. My bad. My bad. It's okay. The league's full anyway. I just hope the boys don't get spammed. I feel really bad. Good morning. Yeah. I didn't mean to show the league code, but it's full anyway. I was just collecting some stuff. I was just collecting some rewards. It's not the end of the world. They're probably not getting it. They're definitely not getting into a full league. Rip league code. Yeah, I didn't mean to. I was just collecting the rewards, and then I forgot to switch it. It's full, though. They can't get in even if they wanted to, okay? It's okay. We're full. I don't think they might. I just don't want them to get spammed, but the league's full, so it's not like they can do anything. Luca, why are we spamming? We do not care. You have Scorpion versus Sub-Zero, yeah, when we get there. But I'm starting on the free-to-play account just because the interesting thing today is that if I don't mess up, I can squabble up with Scorpion. If I mess up, we're cooked. But the free-to-play account is kind of like, it's the early stages of the stream. It's just me, like, you know, going through the fights. I got Robin up to 5 stars. I spent a couple league shards to get like 15 shards. League credits to get a couple shards. And then I used some agility shards on him. Just because I want to get his passive out. I mean, I can do it. Yeah, probably. As long as I have the teams left over to do it, I can. I just have to save. Damn, look at this build, bro. Look at this build. Holy tough, bro. I mean, as long as I have the teams left over to do it, then yeah. What's up? When's DC Universe Supergirl coming? The 24th. We're less than a week now. 6 days. Let's go. 6 days. So, I'm very excited. Very excited. Alright, so I got my Robin up to 5 stars, so that's nice. So we got his passive boosted up. On my next project, did I tell you I was all the way in the last year of Champions Arena? You didn't tell me, but I saw it. I think one time you were like, oh, I have to play Champions Arena. I'm like, damn, you're in Division 10. Homie does not even touch Champions Arena. For sure better than Fraud Beast Boy, yeah. Yeah, he's not terrible. He can still do a lot of damage. It's just the Beast Boy that you've been advertised, that's Puppet Beast Boy, right? The easy one-shot, lowest investment character is Puppet Beast Boy. You can make him work with other things. Okay. He's going to be particularly annoying. She's going to be pretty annoying. She's also going to be annoying. 43 mil. Do I have anything that can handle 43 mil? I used to, but it's a trash mode. It is. It is. But in lower tiers, you can get away with, like, playing one fight. Alright, let's see. Do I want to use Scorpion here? Is that the move? I'm trying to think. So, Raven King will probably be saved for Wonder Woman. Multiverse Armored Supergirl is going to be particularly annoying because of that. My Superman is the only one that bypasses crit resistance. What the hell do I do for you? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I forgot. What do we do for this guy? We could chop him down with percentage health damage. Actually, maybe Batwoman the Drowned? Maybe, right? Yeah, I used Hush to get 1k combo for the past quest. Yep. I mean, you can like Beast Boy, but again, he works with other things. It's just the Beast Boy you've been advertised is Puppet Beast Boy. So I think the plan is DC Universe Superman, Koa, Scorpion, and then whatever my lower damage dealing team is. I'm going to try this. My plan, hopefully, is I can get John rinsed real quick. Does he have... Oh, he's got a lot of defense. I'll take off his strongest pieces of gear. Oh, I already pressed that, so why not? I'll take off his gears just to try and get him to die faster. It's more opt. I mean, yeah, but I can't control when I tag in and tag out. So that's the thing. All right, we're upgrading the lunchbox, boys. We're gonna upgrade the lunchbox. Look, I don't care if you say it's a bad use of mats. I'm not getting another artifact in this set for like a while because I don't care enough about Puppet because it's not important for solo grade progress anymore. So the plan is John gets cooked. What's the lunchbox? It's just passive stats. It's the one passive stat artifact I have, and it's an A tier. And you can spend like half the mats for like 2/3 of the passive stats. Alright? Alright, I mean, he's taking damage. He's taking damage, boys. But I've seen a lot of marketing for Supergirl. I didn't know that much marketing for Superman. I don't know, like, early stages, I didn't see too much marketing for Supergirl, but lately I've been seeing a lot. Lim sent a picture of him in Cambodia, and they've got like a taxi driver thing with the Supergirl marketing. I hope it does well, but she is, like, she's not a title character, right? She's not a Batman or Superman. I think she's, like, genuinely, I like her more narratively. I find her more interesting. Actually, in my opinion, pretty interesting, like, mixing of the two. Imagine Lunchbox gets reworked. and you know they're gonna claim, oh, Edgy had insider information. Edgy only upgraded the box because he knew. Y'all know they're gonna do that. I said what's in it, not what it is. Oh. What would Zatanna eat? Zatanna's in pretty good shape, right? She'd probably eat, like, you know, fruits and whatnot, like, healthy, right? What's up, man? Starting on the free-to-play account, just because I think it's less interesting than the main, so I think it's a good, like, you know, it's like a conversation starter, right? So my plan here was get John killed, and then whenever Girl of Steel is in, stack Girl of Steel's damage buff. Whenever Batwoman the Drowned is in, Crisis Energy. And I can get away with building Crisis Energy, like, doing damage, even while I'm not in the fight. Now, unfortunately, he's being cringe. I know I have the damage here, because I really just need one activation and to blow it up with Amulet once, and I've got it. Jenny was a friend of mine, so come on, come on. Oh, the blind. Oh, get cooked, little bro. Get cooked. He's going to be really annoying. One activation will do it, though. There we go. Millie, along with Peter Safran and the writer-director, were wearing Brazil's jerseys and supporting them in the World Cup. Well, I thought it was a press tour. I don't actually know if they were supporting them. I have no clue. I don't watch football. Or soccer if you're in the United States. Let's see. Cluckmo, what's up, Devo? I tried to reroll Fast Attack, Epic Fast Attack chance. We got rare crit chance 3 times in a row. Yeah, it happens. I don't know if it's a negativity or because it's spreading more awareness. It's brand new days, though. I hope the film does well financially and critically. I think it has a really high chance to do well critically. If you've read the comic, like a cultured individual, it's a very good comic. But Supergirl as the second movie in the DCU it's a bold choice. It's a bold choice. I don't have a problem with it because, you know, she's my favorite character, and I like the fact that they're giving a spotlight to, you know, not your A-listers. But if you're going franchise, then yeah, you probably want to put your A-listers first. Alright, I was looking for the keybind to tag in to Superman. It's the Z key. I just couldn't find the Z key. Chat, I say Z now, alright? I don't know who actually says Z. I think it's just the Australians. The Aussies. There we go. I'm not combo interrupting Mel, bro. I'm not combo interrupting Mel consistently. Alright, let me freeze her. What level does Gemstone have to be easy to use? I have no idea. It's been a long time since I had a low-level Gemstone. 4 was pretty rough. I think it has to be in, like, the 5+ range. I do remember struggling with, like, a lower-level Gemstone, but it's been over a year now, and I've used it, like, every day. Like, while it's been at level 10. Oh, man, let go of the block too early. Bro. Nah, man, come on. Come on. That's not... Can we not do this? I also missed the key. All I have to do is press the 3 key. And I'm not pressing. I was pressing the 4 key. Look, I'm not a keyboard... I suck on keyboard and mouse, alright? Let's be honest here. I don't really like the structure of the DCU, but the projects are fine. Superman and the Suicide Squad are the only good things right now. Yeah. It doesn't get easier, it just does more damage. Doesn't the combo, like, decrease, though? It does because, thanks guys, it does because combo increases. Yeah, the combo requirement decreases, I'm pretty sure. But if you have a character that can build combo, like, actually, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to think, right? Whenever, with my level 10 gemstone, I got, like, what, 4 hits per thing? And half the time I just have to stop myself because if I do a full combo, it's just excessive. Jenny was a friend of mine, so come on, so come on. Alright, let's see. Classic Wonder Woman is so annoying, I almost didn't one-shot her because she kept dashing back. Very annoying AI. I fell off, lower viewership. I think it's because me and Death Void are both streaming. And he's been going a little longer, and I'm doing my main account first. I'm a free-to-play account at first, and the main account tends to have more interesting stuff. Yeah, regardless of skill, Gemstone is like the highest skill artifact, or regardless of level, Gemstone is the highest skill artifact. That do be true. Like, Lasso is also another reason why Lasso is just ridiculous, because it's like impossible to mess up Lasso. You just apply it once. It's like permanent triple damage, dog. It's insane. But yeah, Gemstone is like S tier if played right. I have no idea. Had Lasso last season? Yeah, I mean, but I have no idea what parts of the Suicide Squad are canon. Because maybe Margot Robbie? Skill gap is big. Yep, you gotta learn how to play it. You gotta learn how to build combo. You gotta learn, like, the timing of specials. Because, again, it doesn't apply Gemstone based on when the special ends. It applies Gemstone when the special animation is over, not when you do the final hit or when you do the first hit. I think we're gonna go Vixen because I wanted to use Zatanna. I'm gonna see how well this worked pretty well yesterday. Where's my Vixen? And I got her up to 6 stars. So, like to have a damage damage booster on all my teams. Ooh, actually, let's throw sort of Sal. Use Sub-Zero to kill Scorpion in heroic what? I'm actually gonna see if I can do straight 2 Bill. I don't think I can. All right, let's go. I don't think it's possible. I could run Gemstone. I might run Gemstone on Raven instead of Dark Metal cards. Just for the extra passive stats. And the extra building of combo. Oh, wow. That's before I even, like, stack anything. Oh, maybe this team do some damage. Alright. Come on, Vixen. Power Steal here. Alright. That's what we want. That's what we want. And we want to super move here. Jenny was a friend of mine. Sword of Sal dropped it from Invasions. And it's not like super strong, but early game, if you got nothing better, it's very useful. Oh, look at that. 1.8 build dot values. That's nice. And we'll tag in our boy Robin and stall for the KO. I believe Gemstone is easy to use if used on a damage dealer. It's difficult if used on a support character. Yeah, I mean, on a damage dealer, it's pretty easy, because for the most part, it's just do the special before the time expires. On a, what's it called? On a... I'm going to save this preset. On a support character, like, you've got to learn how to play it, and you got to learn who an actual good support Gemstone character is. Even with Batman, you think Batman's the easiest one, but even in that case, Batman's a little iffy. Simply for the fact that stun bomb, after it goes off, you don't actually get to reapply the stack for a little bit of time. So that can mess you up. Really hope they rework Kingdom of Madness, Taste of Evil on Ice, and Last Contract for the next season. I'm ready for more reworks. I am also ready for more reworks, but I don't think we're going to get more reworks for a couple months, considering how things went last time. I'm hoping that we don't have to wait until, like, the December update for more artifact reworks. But I don't know, man. Something that should be noted is that, you know, clowning on the devs is actually kind of unfair, because at the end of the day, the devs have to listen to the higher-ups. I keep accidentally tagging into the wrong character. So, you know, saying, oh, the devs are lazy, or the devs don't know what they're doing, a lot of it just comes down to having to, like, do what the higher-ups say. So they say, oh, no update until this, or the update should have these things in it, or it should be rolled out this way. That's how it's got to be. As I've heard from down the grapevine. It's just the structure of NetherRealm, so you can't fault the devs too much for everything. I also think there's some kind of thing that I've heard that apparently, like, the devs can't, like, they can't go on and do Q&As because they're not allowed to, because there's something about working for the game and working on NetherRealm that means that they can't, or something like that. How many artifacts will they rework, though, as they rework more previous artifacts? Are they going to fall down? Best example is Gemstone versus Lasso, Catchy Hook versus Godkiller. Thoughts? I mean, the plan is to rework the entire set. it's interesting to see how something like a God Killer will hold up. Because currently, right, Catchy Hook's been reworked, but God Killer is not. So that causes a power imbalance where the level 1 Catchy Hook is stronger than the level, like, the Vault 3 God Killer. But when they rework the thing, how is that going to change, right? And what are they going to do to buff God Killer? Then you have the actual issue of, again, power creep, which, again, you can't argue that doesn't exist. So, you have the power creep stuff, and the power creep stuff means that even if you rework God Killer to be stronger, there's not really much you can do because, like, Catchy Hook already does what God Killer would intentionally do. I'm debating on Fury of the God Shazam over Supergirl chess. I will barely have enough anyway. Oh no, it's really tempting. All right, chat. What are we feeling? What are we predicting? Twin Blade should work with fast attack hits. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like if God Killer and the other free-to-play artifacts get reworked, it might be like minor rework. So again, Crown went from 15 combo and 80% chance to 20 combo and 100% chance. Minor stuff like that. Mid drop. Ew. Nobody needs you. Eventually the higher up artifacts must be conventionally better than the lower tier ones, or else the power creep makes Scythe actually usable. Hey, that 200% damage buff means something. It's not nothing. It's not good, but it's not nothing. Come on. Alright, let's see. He's got some crit resistance. I don't know how much damage my League of Anarchy team can do. Not with crit resistance. I'll open with the Black Adam team. And then I'll just clean up whatever's left if I need to. It's worse than Nether Snow Globe. Nora Snow Globe. Yeah, it's not great. But hey, look, I know one person that uses it, and that's literally because the guy got nothing better. Poor old Lim. Only artifact he got was the Sharp Scythe. Dumbest mechanic in the game, by the way. Yo, Red Hood gotta be one of my least favorite AIs to fight. Man just spams the hazard specials. Yo, no, actually, can we make the AI not spam hazard specials, please and thank you? Like, it's a bit excessive, don't we feel? Come on. Well, there ain't no motive for this crime. Jenny was a friend of mine. Well, actually, Apollo, it depends on how close you are to unlocking Fury of the God Shazam, because that would be relevant. I mean, you're gonna get Supergirl anyway, and in that case, you'd probably just buy the gears outright, knowing you. I mean, you care about Millie enough to actually do it and get the art. There you go. You know what, we're just gonna super move, do a little bit of extra damage. It's just because he's being annoying. Alright, come on. What song do you keep singing? Someone will know. Someone would know. Scythe really just... Yeah, you know, actually, the free-to-play artifact that needs the most reworking is... It's gotta be the Chakra, bro. It's gotta be the Chakra. There is no look, at least Sharp Scythe gives you something to work with. At least it lets you interrupt specials every now and then. Chakra got nothing going for it, dog. I only have 26 shards? I don't know if you're gonna have enough gems to really, like, pull there. I don't know. Alright, he's got crit resistance, but I'm wondering if the crit resistance is going to be enough of an issue for my League of Anarchy team. Oh, he's Red Hood, though. Red Hood's going to be annoying just because I can't combo interrupt the guy. No! Yeah, I'll just chop him down with more percentage health damage, I think. I'm not at the point where I can stun lock yet, either. Damn, what the hell? Come on. Okay, so he's going to hit me with a special, and I'm just not going to have a window to do anything. Look at this nonsense, man. No, stop with the hazard. Stop with the hazard. Stop it, all right? Nah, okay? Stop being cringe. Stop, just don't be cringe for 5 seconds, okay? Okay, dog? Alright. Still chopped down a decent percent of his health, though, so that's pretty good. That puts him into cleanup range. Maybe for the League of Anarchy team, but I don't know. I'll do a special 3, blow that up, accumulate a little bit more damage, and finish off with the last special. I'll just hold out. He'll eventually be on sale. Yeah, probably. Every Advent of Chaos artifact needs to be reworked. Yeah, that's the one probably in the most desperate need of a rework. Is that the name of the song, or are you saying someone I should know? It's a song. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try in training mode, because my League of Anarchy team is incredibly weak, because I just have the least amount of investment in them. I was gonna say, do I not have Classic Wonder Woman on one of my teams? That's kind of a blunder, and I'm like, oh yeah, training mode. Yo, chat, minor update, can we make it so, like, you know, training mode doesn't... I can use my characters in operations in training mode? I'm, like... Come on, bro. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can clean out Red Hood here. And... So I have, like... I've got, like, 4 very strong teams that are doing in, like, the 200 mil plus range. King and DC Universe Superman are easily my 2 strongest teams. And then I've got, like, Batman Ninja Batman and the Mortal Kombat team, and those are doing into, like, the couple of hundreds of mil range. Then I got Black Adam for percentage health damage, and League of Anarchy that needs more investment. What do you mean it's a song? Is that the song's name or no? That's the chorus. And yes, that's the name of the song. Does Fear of the God Shazam have a discount gear chest? Like any, well, he's gonna pop into the store today, because he's the character today. But it's not going to be on sale. It's just, like, it's standard rotation. Okay, come on. How are we going to do a full combo? Give me block disable and not give me a window, alright? Bull. Actual bull, bro. Bro's just going to back off, alright? Alright. That's annoying. Yeah, Red Hood, again, one of my least favorite AIs. I also don't particularly like Red Hood. I mean, I don't care, really. I know he's popular. But I mean, not... Are you kidding me? This is some BS, dog. I'd probably swipe into a combo. Fear of the God Shazam worth it out without gemstone? You could run Amulet of Anubis on him, put Lasso on one of your support characters, and then, because the thing accumulates the damage, it's going to be, like, very useful. Bro, no, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Actually ridiculous, snapping into a block. See, the worst part is I actually have to look down at my keybinds because I don't have them committed to memory. Like, I'm not a mouse and keyboard player, so I don't have them, like, that's what we're, basically, I'm just bad at the game. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be enough. Not when he's doing that. No, that's ridiculous. Yeah, alright, come on. Come on, buddy. Okay, I'm holding block, but the game just doesn't want to register that. It's thinking I'm swiping for some reason. Damn. This is what it's like to have a low-star Zatanna? It is ridiculous, too. It's just so stupid. Yeah, I just don't think I've got the damage. I mean, even without the crit res, I don't think it matters. I just don't have crit damage. Like, I don't have crit damage or crit chance. Alright. It's just not going to be enough damage, I don't think. Okay, that's ridiculous. Like, come on. Can we just not spam hazards? And also, after I jump, I'm just vulnerable. There's nothing you can do. Like, even played perfectly, I don't think it's enough damage. Also, the stun duration is too short. I can't, like, I can't double chain combos. I might upgrade. Actually, I might be able to upgrade that. I'll check after this. Excuse me! I literally jumped and I'm pressing a special. I'm trying to jump into a special. Okay. It's because I'm pressing the wrong key, too. Yeah, it might work, but he's just too annoying of an AI. Any good Apocalypse Vaults artifacts in Vault 1? No. Not really, I don't think. I mean, Entropy Agus, but that's more of a defensive artifact. Yeah. Of course, buddy. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, I just can't combo interrupt Red Hood, and he's so annoying. Is AAA battery good to build? Not anymore. Not really. He's particularly annoying. I can't combo interrupt her. I can't really combo interrupt him either. He has increased defense, though. I forgot to put a artifact on Z. Of the characters I can combo interrupt, I think he's the only one. Oh, decent amount of crit resistance. I don't remember this as magic being this annoying. No, I mean, like, what does it? Oh, like, does it get a discount? I mean, last year there was a Shazam showed up for the Wonder Woman celebration because, you know, mythology and all that. But I remember his gears being paid. Like, the paid ones went on sale. I don't remember if the other ones went on sale. If, like, the normal price one went on sale. Like, the gear chest. I don't remember that. It might have. I just buy gears outright. Like, I stopped caring about gear chests. They just suck too much. Too much RNG. And if I'm willing to spend money on the game, might as well make my life convenient. Damn. Z's damage buff is rough to activate. Oh, actually, I should probably put a Sword of Sal on for power generation, but Amulet is going to give me a little bit of extra, like, accumulated damage, and that's going to be real useful for me. Actually, no, maybe Sword of Sal just straight up is better, though, because I'm not building enough combo for the, like, Amulet damage to matter. And if I can just power steal constantly, I can prevent the AI from being annoying. Maybe that is the move. I got a lot of free specials, too, which is nice. It also means that I would be able to... Oh, there we go. She'll probably die here. Okay. It also means that I'll probably be able to activate and stun chain a lot more often. Atlantean Armor Aquaman. Yeah, AAA battery. Atlantean Armor Aquaman. It was, I don't know if Alter invented that name, but yeah, Alter calls him AAA battery. Atlantean Armor Aquaman. Sometimes people say AAAM. That's rough. Look at that AI. Try to hit me and then back off. Try to cancel it when they got caught. Cringe. Alter was the first one to call him AAA battery. Yeah, that's where I know it from. I don't know if anyone else, like, I don't know if it was like a community thing before him, or if that was just something Alter did for fun. Because, like, Primal Swamp Thing is like the oldest meme in the game, and I'm pretty sure that's a community thing. But I don't know about, like, AAA battery. Johnny Boy, John Stewart. I mean, I just called John Constantine Johnny. JC. The reason I actually call Zatanna Z is because of Constantine, because that's Constantine's nickname. Z. And then you gotta... Actually, no, I need Frog. Where's Frog? We need Frog's British voice to voice Constantine. Yeah. Frog is the most British man I've ever met. Luca, I need you in the Discord. I need you to do a Constantine voice impression. 100 gifted if Edgy plays Arkham. Does doing the Arkham Knight Challenge and Injustice 1 count? Because I was like, I might play Arkham today. But then I realized, oh, Injustice 1, it's challenge reset day. Damn, that thing's maxed out, huh? Okay. Yeah, so 5 stars isn't going to be great. You need her ascended. She really benefits from that class pass. Look, Metahuman class passive is just the strongest one in the game. It's just ridiculous. It's OP. Alright, I'm going to try another training fight. I'm going to see how well Sword of Salvation performs. Because Zatanna needs to power generate a lot. So, Sword of Sal might help me here. Because if I could just power generate and power steal, then I don't have to worry as much. I found the song, yeah, The Killers. Jenny was a friend of mine. Catchy chorus. Now everybody knows Mr. Brightside, because jealousy turning and you can't escape that song, like, at all. Especially if you're British. The Killers are the most British American band, like British sounding American band. I should introduce Lim to the Killers, so the Cambodian man can learn about the most British sounding American band. Hot Fuss is a great album, by the way, chat. Are you sure, Edgy? Yes. I'm sorry. Look, the reason I went so hard on you about not knowing Mr. Brightside is because if you live in the UK and you haven't heard Mr. Brightside at least once in your life, you would literally have to have never left your house, dog. You would literally have had to never go outside. It's impossible to escape that song. There's just no world. Okay, Z, come on, no damage buff, dog? Oh, that's sad. The power generation thing is nice, and especially nice because I can combo interrupt here. But I'm just not generating enough power. I just got really unlucky with all of the damage buff, though. I'm missing a lot. I mean, I was able to get to the 300% damage buff before, but here I'm just not. Oh, it might be because I'm not power stealing, because I'm power draining. That might be an issue. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay. So I have to stop power draining at some point to actually stack the damage buff. Okay. I'm really I might just go amulet. Cause the power drain is nice, the power stealing is nice. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. I have some defense on her. Like, the power stealing is nice, it's just I don't know if it's worth it. Cause I have to stop power draining so I can power steal, because Zatanna needs to power steal to get her damage buff. Meaning if like the opponent has no power, you can't stack the damage buff. Luca ain't I ain't a big football guy. Yeah, Nightwing crit res a lot. It's weird. I mean, the other ones have crit res too. Robin has crit res like as a modifier. Red Hood has crit res as a modifier. Catwoman, I just can't combo interrupt. I know I can't. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just do a cleanup fight tomorrow and tap the long special. Yeah, I mean, I was able to do it with Amulet, but I wasn't able to do it with Sword of Sal, but I don't actually know how relevant that Amulet stuff is. Maybe it is, because regardless of stacking combo or not, I'm still getting, like, a bunch of extra damage because it's bugged. I know, I'm just saying how popular it is. Look, we gotta be that one guy who doesn't know, yeah. Alright, chat, time for an ad. This might actually not even work, because half the time I watch an ad, it, like, force closes the game. It's like, they literally played it at the end of the England World Cup game last night. Many malls and shops have pop or rap music. Yeah, but Mr. Brightside is just one you can't escape. You tell me the name of the song after I found it? I mean, I said it earlier, I'm pretty sure. Damn it! Oh, that's so annoying. I don't know why. It does that. I gotta go into my face real quick just so I don't expose the email. It force closes it, and then force reopens it. So, Silver Green Lantern Shield is kind of useful. I don't have him on this account, I don't think. Because he's a rare character. Like, he's the rare silver. I think you can only get him in operations. Plus, at low levels, I don't have enough stuff for him. And I can't risk, I don't have the leeway to just use characters for convenience. I have to use my strongest characters. Alright, will the ad work this time? I did all that training fight just for an ad that probably wouldn't even work. Like, of the bosses, he's also got some base defense, but of the bosses, he's the only one I can confidently combo interrupt. Y'all are getting an ad. Chat, I have to fight for my right to be the biggest Injustice 2 mobile streamer. I was testing 4-star Beast Boy, level 7 S tier passive, Lasso, level 7 Lasso, Black Manta Vixen and support. He did 1.2 build, but the game was boring because 3 minutes. Yeah, it does damage. It's just, like, look, if you want to progress through the game, grab yourself a Beast Boy. If you already have Puppet, grab 2 gears, give him some crit chance and crit damage. Very reliable one-shot. What? No, why would I play that? Huh? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so this, I don't understand what this is, but for some reason it does this where every single time I get one of the multiple ads, right? They always work. They always give me the pip. But for every game, it will force me to go into the Play Store and download it. And I just want an ad for an extra pip, dog. That's all I want. No, I'm so mad, bro. Luca didn't rate my cover of Evanescence's Bring Me to Life. I'm so sad. Luca, you better still be here. I killed my voice for that nonsense. I killed my voice for the bit, bro. Yeah, with that lasso, no. Because lasso's just like triple X damage. Alright, let's go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I was like, oh, I'll swap to Amulet, because Amulet's probably more useful while it's bugged, but it's fine. It's not that deep. Oh. I'm messing up my keybinds. I need to press my Z key. Look, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, alright? My main input is iPad, but because of the account system, where it's like Apple or iOS, I have to play on a different device. I just don't have another, like... I have my phone, but I really don't want to do things on my phone, because my phone's for personal stuff. I'm also being a bum and tagging into the wrong character. It's fine. It's not power drain. Okay. I'd be a little careful there. I have to let him power generate a little bit so I can steal it. No power means no power to steal. No power to steal means no damage buff. He's going to be being really annoying. There we go. Pressing the wrong key. Pressing the wrong key. I'm pressing the wrong key. I'm pressing my 3 key instead of my 2 key. I think it's the positioning of my keyboard. It's a little different today, so I don't have muscle memory. I'm also not a mouse and keyboard player. Oh, motherfucker. Alright. Absolute disaster class, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me? Stop. Yeah, I felt that he was going to do that. He does that a lot. Great, amazing. I tried to do a special too, but he got the priority. It's okay. I mean, I got most of the damage buff. Yeah, that was rough. Imagine Dark Knight Rises Bane or Heath Ledger Joker's in the game. Well, that's never going to happen. It's been years. It's been 14 years. We're never going to do that. I mean, they didn't even do that for an Injustice 1. You can imagine, but I can tell you right now it's not going to happen. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah, that is just rough gameplay overall. It's the off season. Yeah, that ad thing happens to me, yeah. This might work. I have no idea. Stupid key binds. This is why I just play on my iPad. You need 3? That the ad? Yeah. I just don't watch the ads anymore. I just bought premium. It's so, like, it's great because you get, like, extra rewards, but the convenience of not having to watch an ad is wonderful. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough damage, but my League of Anarchy team just doesn't do enough damage in the first place. So, I was always just going to wind up cleaning up with them anyway. That would be Heroic 3 clear tomorrow, though. Because, I still have my strongest teams, and my strongest teams are, like, the ones that are doing the majority of the work. Yeah, if I had played a little better and not messed up my keybind inputs, I probably would have gotten this. It was close. A lot better than the first time, but you live, you learn. It's not the end of the world. Alright, that's nice. I'm trying to think here. Because I might use Black Adam here, and then use League of Anarchy here. I think I should get 2 gears for Beast Boy so I can probably one-shot. Yeah, I mean, you can... The moment you get to, like, 2 gears, you can up the crit damage and crit chance. And then, that's really the most relevant parts. Also, now, I'm going to build my characters this way. This is how I'm going to do it, alright? Level 75 gear. There we go, alright? That's it. I'm only building 2 pieces of level 75 gear. I don't need more, okay? Don't need more. Tap screen, laptop emulator worked well. Tapping keys sucked for me. I just beat up my screen too much. No. Okay, so ideally what we're going to do is roll, are you in Heroic? Yeah. Well, it's been months, though. it's like I could be a lot further along. This is the only Heroic 2 I'm on. But it's because I've been avoiding Heroic mode and just playing normal mode to collect keys. And you can continue to do that. Ah, damn it. Crit damage isn't a bad thing to have, but I think I don't need it. I think my other gear piece has crit damage. Defense would be nice, too. I want epic... I'm looking for epic crit chance. See, now, my king only needs crit chance and crit damage because I'm running a beta club setup on him, alright? So, look at that. With 2 pieces of gear and a pretty inoptimal build, you can see, right? With just those gears, I have maxed out crit chance, and I have maxed out crit damage. And it's not even optimal, because I've actually exceeded the stats in some cases. But just with this stuff, I have maxed out my defense, my crit damage, and my crit chance. Now, there's obviously room for improvement, because... you know, there's stuff I don't necessarily need, and there's bad gear rolls on the 40. My point being, right, you can get to the position where you make your character a reliable damage dealer with 2 to 3 gears, dog. Like, leveled up gears. And everybody left, because I'm not entertaining. Chat, this is tragic. Now, these gear pieces just don't matter to me. I mean, I might, you know, I was thinking about re-rolling it, but nah. There are other characters that I think need it more. So I'll save my gear reforges. So my Superman's built pretty well, I think. My King is built pretty well. My Batman Ninja Batman has the important crit chance and crit damage and lethal chance, but I need to ascend him. My Scorpion isn't perfect build, but you can see I have crit chance, crit damage. Those are the important stats. No, I want to get rid of lethal chance. Ideally, I would want some crit damage on my talents here. I'll just re-roll what I get. Yeah, because you got to build characters for heroic mode. Yeah, like ideally, what you would want to do is just sit through and do all of the normal modes. But I just went, nah. I've been sitting on the account for a pretty long while now, so I might as well actually do something with it. My Batwoman the Drown again. If you want to, how does Ascend class passive lethal damage for EPI healther? It's a completely different modifier. So, like. You do 1 damage, 300% crit damage, now you do 3 damage. You do 450% lethal damage, now you're doing like 12 damage, so that's like a 12x modifier. Also, they don't get in each other's way. You don't lose anything from having lethal damage. It's not like you have to change up your build. You just get it, straight up. The Batwoman the Drowned is decent, but I do wish I could get a little bit better of a build here. Let's keep current. I would like some epic rolls. Yeah, it's nuclear. And combine that with the fact that she's doing dot. Throw in like a twin blade or something else. Okay, we'll go with attack. Attack feels pretty common to me. I don't know why. Epic crit chance. I mean rare crit chance. So, my plan here is, I think my king is set as is. My plan is now, I'm going to try and get my Batwoman the Drowned to have some epic rolls or some rare rolls. And then I'll probably work on Raiden next. Who would use against Reverse Flash and League Raid? I mean, the easiest answer is just Beast Boy. Oh, damn. Damn, I already did it. Wow. Okay. Damn. Alright. I mean, look. Again, common rolls. Ideally, you want some epic rolls. But, seeing as we are working on a budget, right? Ideally, I mean, like, you swap out maybe this for some defense and... the other one for some crit damage, or I mean some more attack, maybe some defense, but oh, that looks good, right? Again, down here, I don't care about attack, because my passive stats are going to take care of the attack. So, I'm not worried about attack, I just need crit chance, crit damage as my damage dealers. My Scorpion is pretty set, my Raiden I think is the next one, but my Raiden, I can't really start building until I... get a couple of his like gears up. I think like I want to get some of his gears upgraded. I think the play surely is to upgrade 75, right? The 75 piece for sure. 100%. It has to be. It has to be. This has to be the play. There's no way this isn't the play. Yeah, so we'll upgrade this. So yeah, I'm building my damage dealer so only 2 pieces of gear are level 75. Because the moment I get access to the level 75 crit roll, you can collect a couple of these by just being in a league that plays League Invasions. Get a couple of these, get a solid roll on one of these, makeshift a couple of these, you've got a damage dealer, like a setup that can actually do a solid amount of damage. Alright, let's see. Let me see if I can get a rare roll here. That is probably the one I want to reroll the most. Lethal chance, fast attack chance. Some crit chance, crit damage would be nice. Ideally, we would want a rare here. I probably should have taken the attack. Fast attack chance actually is relevant here because Raiden is a basic attack hit damage dealer. Raiden's also interesting as a build because, for the most part, Scorpion's technically my damage dealer. But we can get away with building Raiden a little bit, and it doesn't hurt to have him built as well for raids. But yeah, he's built, she's built. I can go in and change the builds afterwards, but right now we're working on a budget. He's built, he's a little makeshift build. She's going to be the longest project here. And after that, I might actually look into like optimizing my team so that they're a little bit more consistent, maybe building my Raven a little bit, just in case, you know, I want to upgrade her gears for a little bit of survivability here. Who should I look for in my next team? Because Black Adam isn't always going to work. Oh. Maybe I'll save Matt's and build... Oh, actually, Girl of Steel. Make her a little bit more reliable. Make sure she doesn't die. Hawkman. Okay, so when it comes to the Flawed Justice team, right? Hawkman is your ideal damage dealer because he actually gets bonuses on his... Like, he specifically has passives to make him do more damage with the, like, with the armor pierce stuff, right? So he's the ideal damage dealer. It doesn't matter because they do so much damage. However, if you are a free-to-play player, you would want Hawkman as your damage dealer because his gears are free of charge in his Versus challenge, and you can prismatic him. Alright? He does not drop from solo raids. There are 4 characters in the game that don't drop from solo raids. Batwoman the Drown, Hawkman, Unk Swamp Thing, Elder Swamp Thing, and Girl of Steel. Those are the 4 newest golds in the game, and they do not drop from solo raids. So, I would recommend getting all of them up to... Actually, Batwoman the Drown up to 7 stars, most important. Girl of Steel is also very important to max out her passive, to make her the best support as possible. Swamp Thing is nice to have, he's fun to play with, but he's not too relevant. And Hawkman is also kind of iffy, but the Flawed Justice team is a very good damage dealing team, especially if you have Beta Club or Sharp Tongue. You can also see the drop chances by going into this section, going into the chest. And you can see King's a semi-rare drop, Justice League Aquaman's a very rare drop, Batwoman the Drown is a rare, Multiverse Batwoman is a rarer drop, Justice League Cyborg is a rare drop. So that will tell you what is rare, what is easy to get access on. Where do they drop Batwoman the Drown? She has a Versus challenge, and every now and then a chest comes in the store. But as long as you have the character unlocked, you can use prismatics on her. So you would want to do the Versus challenge, unlock her, and then prismatic her all the way up to 7 stars. Now, you want to do 7 stars because as a newer gold, her passives go up to 7. But her class passive, being the Might class passive, is convenient, but it doesn't change the game. So, Batman Ninja Batman, for example, his class passive is crit damage, meaning that once I unlock that class passive, this is going to go from 300 to 500. And that's like going from 3x damage to 5x damage, which is insane, right? That's very useful to have. This is a completely different damage modifier. So your 3x crit damage gets multiplied by 450% lethal when it's maxed up. So you do 12x damage there, which is why lethal damage is so ridiculous. However, the Arcane class passive and the Might class passive are both kind of bad. Like, they have some uses. Like, Might class passive is very good in Invasion. But as a solo raid player, it's not going to matter too much for you. It's nice because it's a little convenient, but it's not the first thing you should work on. In my humble onion, 7-star Batwoman the Drown. Get Batman Ninja Batman up to 1 star. Again, the tech class passive is important because at 1 star ascended, you unlock 500% crit damage, alright? At level 1, it's 150% crit damage. At level 7, it's 300% extra crit damage. but the cap is always 500. Meaning, if you unlock a character at 1-star ascended, right, you can just put extra crit damage on the gear rolls. So you only have to ascend them once to actually get access to that. Someone like EPI with the metahuman lethal damage only is obtainable in the 7th talent, the artifact bonuses, and the class passive itself. So level 1 is 150, level 3 is 250, level 7 is 450. So that's like the flaw. Do you know Alter? Yeah, I watch Alter back when he uploaded, and Alter's hopped into my streams a couple times. I've hopped into his streams a couple times. Interested in how I'm going to build the Flawed Justice team? Well, I need Sharp Tongue, or actually I have a Beta Club. Beta Club isn't actually crazy to get. The only reason I have Beta Club, by the way, is because of this right here. I have not spent a single dollar in this game. The only reason I have Beta Club is I went, okay, I get 13 keys from the achievements. I'm going to have to pick one artifact and stick to it. So I picked Beta Club and stick to Beta Club. And that's why I have Beta Club. I got lucky with the Amulet of Anubis. I did that in 1 key, and I opened a couple keys in the Dark Knight solo raid, but I only played for the first half of the season up to Legends Reborn. I got a little burnt out after that, so I didn't play the second half of the season. If I played the second half, I could have gotten Sharp Tongue as well. Again, it's all a matter of investment. I think it's time for the main account. I'll just hop into Arena and do a couple last bits. But yeah, that's why. Alter is Injustice 2 Scopos. He really do be. I miss Scopos, man. I miss Scopos. Unfortunately, he taught me about that method. You know the one. The Tantu Totem one. And I used it. But damn is it annoying to fight. I don't know why this game hates me so far. I've just been getting, like, trash characters. I mean, you can check the drop rates. People act like, it's so unfair, I get trash characters. Nah, dude, most of the characters in, like, the solo raid drop pool are trash. The majority of your time, your drops are just trash, because that's probability. He's gonna have true damage. Okay. That's gonna be annoying. I probably could take him... Wrong key. Press the wrong key again. Press the wrong key again. Okay. Holy tough, bro. Holy tough. Probably better to have Sword of Sal here. But I'm too lazy to swap. It's just because the preset already exists. No! Oh, I don't have a regen matrix on. Oh, I probably should have a regen matrix on. Oh, what am I doing? Why would I go into Arena without a regen matrix? He streamed like a week ago, did he? Oh, Scopos or the other one? Yeah, Lasso for the free-to-play account would be ideal. Which is why I'm saving keys right now. I have a couple... Ooh, I should be careful. So, I have a couple achievement keys. Let's see. Where he tell him to be back, man? He is working. Scopos? Yeah, I think it's because I'm not subbed. Like, I know of him. And I know that he went to med school, so he doesn't, like, do the channel anymore, but he does come back every now and then. Usually for... You know, actually, isn't this the second time he's come back for the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge? Why the hell are there 39 people watching me? Yeah, isn't this, like... Isn't this the second time the guy's come back for specifically the Injustice 2 Superman Challenge? He took, like, a years-long hiatus. He's like, I'm back, because it was Injustice 2 Superman. And it's the first time that the character was in challenge rotation forever. If he streamed a week ago, it's because of the challenge. The third time... People just know, oh, that's about that time of year again. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I would get a notification about Alter if he streamed, because the Discord would ping me. Alright, let's go. I mean, yeah, I really liked his stuff, and he's got a wholesome vibe. Bro, picked the wrong game, though. Just saying. Okay, all I have to do is not die in one hit. Bro, bet on the wrong horse. This game more based. We're just gonna have this chess match, dog. Tagged into the wrong character, by the way. Oh, come on, nah. That's so stupid. It's like, he just, like, come Come on, dog. Bro just stood there. He just stood there waiting to block. This is so stupid, dog. It's so stupid. I had it, by the way. I had it. I just pressed on the wrong key. Because I angle my keyboard differently every now and then. So I don't actually know what I'm pressing half the time. Literally, if I tagged it as Superman after the frost freezed, I probably would have had it. But, it's so stupid, man. He literally just stood there. Like, if I rushed towards him, he would have instantly countered. If I did a special, he would have blocked. If I backed away, he would have just continued backing away. Yeah, it's rated in AI. And I'm like, I knew it was going to happen, but there was literally nothing else to do. Because if I did anything else, he would have just been crazy. Sub-Zero, like, I mean, the only person I could think of off the top of my head is Sky and Star, because he did Batman Ninja. No, he did Sub-Zero with Joker, and the clones counted as KOs, so you could self-KO the clones. But no, we don't talk about Bro anymore. Man now sells like things on third-party stores, and I messed up. I pressed the 2 key when I meant to press the 1 key. I'm bad, chat. Rough estimate of how long it would take to beat a 2 billion health boss, like 2 years. I'm 4 months old. I mean, I could probably do it right now. Honestly, honestly, I'm pretty sure I could do it right now. Again, it's not really about the time that you have, right? It's not about the time. It's just about what you have. Look, if you got day 1, look, you could. Here's the thing. Sword of Cell is better because of Power Steel. I'm just lazy, basically. Like, all my other presets for Arena have Sword of Cell just to prevent the AI from doing anything. I'm just using Beta Club here because it's my Arena preset, and I went, Killer Frost is going to freeze the enemy anyway. Basically, I'm just relying on the Killer Frost thing to get the job done. And if I lose, I don't really care too much, because I'm really just playing it for enjoyment at this rate. Like, I know I'm going to be in Legendary anyway. I could go for 30. I mean, I could try to go for 30 to get the thing, right? To get the Reforge token, win 50 fights, but it's not really that deep. It's not that, like, serious. And this isn't a good Arena preset. It's just my solo raid preset that's ready for me to go. It doesn't interfere with my other, like, Arena teams. Bro fell off. Feel off? Yeah, I feel off, bro. As in me, or as in the other one? As Sky and Star. Because, yeah, man went, DC Universe men, like, solos, yeah. I mean, Frost in Arena is just ridiculous. Because it just freeze. Bro fell off. I know I did. I'm irrelevant, chat. Come on, come on. You know, I'm a fraud, bro. I have all my Supergirls ascended, including Power Girl, who is Supergirl from a different Earth. But I don't have them all level 80. I'm so sad, bro. I'm such a fraud. Damn. Thank you, game. I like how she can do that. Just hit me with a special, and there's just no, like, downtime for her. Okay. Come on, King, dog. Go into a swipe. Whoop. There we go. What's the next big step for the free-to-play? Getting Lasso, probably, just objectively speaking. No, I got it. The next big step is playing Invasions. Let's go to D1. I got the Fogs outpost. I got the Fury of the God Shazam outpost, boys. I got it. Trust. Okay, got that, right? Oh, come on, bro. He literally just barely had it. There we go. You can hear my mouse click. Jump, dog! What is that delay? Why are you so delayed? King, come on, bro. Lock in. Lock in. Bro, jump. There we go. Beta Club. I'm playing like I got Beta Club. Kratos Gaming? Yeah, I don't think I've heard of them. Yeah, so how about no? How about no? I kind of don't want to put up with Raiden today. How about no? I don't really want to put up with a Batman Ninja team today. Oh. That's a weird team. That's one you don't see too much. They're gonna cook me because they're ascended. And true damage sucks. It's awful because if you play it, it doesn't stack with crits and lethals. So it's useless in raids, but it's incredibly annoying to fight against in arena because they just one-tap you through your special animation. Usually, you have an immunity frame when you go into the special, but true damage for some reason can actually bypass that. Goodbye. Can DC Universe Superman Special 2 remove an Ascended Unhittable passive? Superman, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I think Raven? No. The one person I think that can do it is Constantine. But let's see. Next big step for the free-to-play account. I mean, probably making a video about what my heroic teams are. Like, there's... It would, like, the... Oh, look, that's what I mean, right? Also, she could just do a full combo. Catches me one time, it's a full combo. What is this special 2 even remove? It dispels positive effects. Yep, look at this nonsense, dog. Thank you, game. Oh, great. Great! Wow! Yay! You can't do that in Arena, by the way. If you do it, it's unusual gameplay. But the AI can do it to you. More League of Anarchy. Yeah, how about no? Yeah, absolutely not. This is really just the Arena experience. Why is Fury of the God Shazam a menace and invasion? Is he a basic attack damage dealer? Homie doesn't know. Bro doesn't know. Does bro know? Does bro know? But what all effects? I don't know. It's positive effects, but I don't know what counts. So I don't know if the Superman thing was. That artifact should be banned. Bro has yet to show skill. Yeah, facts. Now, here's the thing. You know that Fury of the God Shazam converts negative effects into overload, meaning he bypasses negative effects. Meaning, you can't puppet spam against him. Or if you do, you have to be incredibly careful. Because not all the effects are going to go through. Because he's going to counter a decent amount of them. Now, you think that's bad. Guess what? You think, oh, well, you know, someone like, someone who ignores specials, right? If a character, okay, all right, you know, here's a good example, right? Nightmare Batman is annoying. But guess what? He's not impossibly annoying. Because, although he, what's it called? Although he, why am I blanking? Because although he reflects basic attack damage, he has no counter necessarily to, get this, he has no counter to, why am I blanking? To, like, specials. So you put a soul crystal on him. Now he's immune to, like, now he's got a counter to specials and reflective damage. But guess what? You can bypass the reflective damage with Multiverse Armored Supergirl, because Multiverse Armored Supergirl bypasses reflect immune, bypasses reflect, so you can proc reflect immunity and then throw in Multiverse the Flash to do basic attack hit damage. Fury of the God Shazam has a counter to special spam and fast attack and basic attack hits, because he's got the dodge from the Arcane class passive, and he's got Magician's Cape. Meaning that he has a counter to both things. It's the only character in the game that does that. I don't think I'm getting Shazam on this account. I mean, I have him, right? I have the character. But I'm not going to... I'm not going to buy his gears here, because I'll just save for Supergirl. Because I think Shazam isn't on my priority list right now. If I had a higher level amulet, or if I had a lasso already, then he would be higher, but... Okay. Whatever, game. Completely forgot about it converts negative effects. Spiking the cholesterol? Yeah. Yeah, y'all don't understand the trauma. Nobody knows. Alright. This seems like a bad idea. I'm going to try and get 40 fights here, and then tomorrow I'll get 50. I'll just win 10 fights a day. Except for the first day, because I do actually have to play a couple matches to make sure I stay in rank 1. Or, like, in the top division, not rank 1, excuse me. Boom. Blood really thought. Does Nightmare Batman need res on talents? I mean, I guess. I put resistances on my talents just because it's the best place for resistances to go. You don't, like, I'm not putting resistance on one of my, like, gear rolls now, am I? A little bit longer, and I could get to rank 1. I mean, look, it's not that deep, right? Look, I can kind of cruise along, right? I could play 1 arena match, maybe 3. I think I'm set. I could play 1 arena match and get at least rank 2. So, Res Valley, yeah, they're just better because they're 3 and 1. And also, like, it's just not worth it. It's like you crit chance, crit damage, fast attack, lethal if you need it, attack. Oh, hi, Wonder Woman. Yo, guys, I just beat the game. I can promote my Wonder Woman. Look at Fury of the God Shazam, man. Look at the guy. He's a good character. He's a very good character. And also, I need to upgrade him on my main account, so... Because he's only 6 stars on the main. Better be a one-shot in a week. I mean, she probably would be. Peacemaker, Killer Frost, Classic Flash, Lex, and Superman were the most recent characters released, and they're all crazy strong, because that's just how the game works. The new characters are all just ridiculously strong. I'm gonna get a 6-star. I'm gonna get a 6-star Batman today, because I'm gonna shard launder myself when the request time clocks over. And then I'm going to get him up to 7 stars when the arena season ends tomorrow, meaning I'm going to be 400 shards away from getting my boy up to 1-star Ascendant. Unless I could drop him. If I can drop him, that'd be really nice. Will you buy DC Universe Supergirl? Of course I will. You think I'm going to be outdone by some fraud that thinks they're cousins? Think I'm going to be outdone by a man that barely plays the game anymore? My character. And get off my stage. Alright, look. Wow. What team am I going to fight here, bro? What team? I'm going to play a little bit of Champions Arena. Not too much. Just enough so that I can get to the next rank. Because it's really easy to rank up down here. Who should be my carry? You know what? I don't really use Collector. Alright, look. He said they were siblings, dog, and the only thing I can say is... oh, my bad. So I keep messing this up. You said outdone by a fraud that thinks they're cousins? No, what I meant is outdone by a fraud who thinks they're siblings because they are cousins, and bro said they're obviously siblings. And I'm still annoyed about that because I've taken it very personally. Nah, I'm not cutting him no slack. Bro, I'm sorry. What annoys me is bro was annoyed about Supergirl being the next character, and then he stated obviously and got the statement wrong. If you're gonna obviously be annoyed about something, at least get the fact right, dog. Can someone You're right. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I got beef, bro. I got beef. Not actual beef. I'm specifically annoyed about that moment. I'm just like, what do you mean obviously? How are you gonna say obviously and get the statement wrong? That's what? Excuse me, dog. Bro won't let the siblings thing go. Yeah, look, since he needs, I thought you, yeah, I was being diplomatic, but I'm tired now because I've done this bit a lot. Nah, you know, for him to understand that they're cousins, there's only one thing we can do. Someone play the Kanye West song, you know, titled Cousins. If you haven't heard that song, don't. It's so bad. It's so bad. And I took that, yeah, I took it very personally. I was also kind of annoyed about his whole, like, oh, another Supergirl character, man. I'm like, she has a movie coming out. Who did you expect? Who, are you kidding me? I'm just like, all right, look. I get it, all right? Lots of Supergirls. I get people want new characters, but come on. She's the character of the movie, dog. Who do you expect them to drop? You really think they're going to drop Lobo in the game before they drop the title character? Huh? Also, like, as I'm like, I feel like I'm the outlier because I'm like the one content creator who feels like I'm not really I'm not a player of the game as much as I am a as I am a fan of the medium. Also, yes, how are you gonna play Injustice 2? Supergirl's the main character of Injustice 2. He streamed the story mode not that long ago. It starts with her watching Brainiac destroy Krypton. The main focus is her seeing what Superman's become. How on earth are we gonna get this wrong? I wouldn't be so annoyed if it wasn't the core point of the game we're playing, dog. It's technically wrong, but in some parts of the world, siblings and cousins, they are used interchangeable. Your content is top tier. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, like, out of all of the content creators, though, I feel like Sigvald is here because he plays the game. Death Void is here because apparently he played Mortal Kombat and Injustice 1. I'm here because I grew up with Injustice. Like, I watched the console version, the story mode. I was like, yo, this is so cool. And then I played the mobile game, because I just couldn't play the console game. I didn't have a console as a kid. Yo, Chad, I should fight this team. What the hell is bro doing in Division 7, dog? What is Blood doing? Yeah, so, like, I feel like I'm the most explicit, like, fan of the medium. I know it doesn't make sense, but trust me, I've seen them, people use sibling cousins, realizing both are different words and different meanings. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just it just bothers me because it's just like, you're just gonna sit there and tell me the guy doesn't know English? He plays the game, huh? I'm not cutting bro any slack. All right, to this day, I'm gonna keep it to this day, man. It's gonna keep a bit. Trust, yeah, trust. All right. Oh, hell nah. The Mystique mask and 2 reses? Nah, man. Nah. Oh, I'm about to get one-tapped, too. I can feel it. Alright, come on. I got the immortality. I got the immortality. Alright, come on. Surely Immortal is going to help me win. Oh, actually, that's not as bad as I was thinking. I thought I would just be straight tapped, like one and done, dead. Alright. We got this, then. No, I let go of the block by accident. I bet you don't got no hazard immunity, little bro. Said little bro. Superman. Yeah. Bro ain't letting go off him. Nah. I'm petty like that. Also, like, I don't know. There's the minor things. There's the small things. Like, is Superman give him some respect? Nah, little bro. Actually, old Onk, I guess. It's classic Superman. It's like the oldest version of Superman. Call him little bro. DC ain't making animations like they used to. Young Justice. I have to go watch Young Justice. I watched Justice League and Justice League Unlimited not that long ago. Damn, man. That was some peak. That was some peak. Apparently Death Void's watched some of the shows too. Apparently he has watched Young Justice. I happened to do a stream once. Also, I think he called Dr. Fate Zatanna's dad once. And we had to correct him. Me and Deep had to correct him. We were like, no, Zatanna's dad is Zatara. Because her name's Zatara. Ironically, that means 2 of my top 3 characters are women who have the last name of their father. Whose last name is their father's first name. Yeah, Zatara is Zatanna's dad. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, dog. What are we doing here? Alright, they're pretty tough, right? Alright. Look, in Division 3, this game mode do not matter. I can play one match and get, like, ranked up, because no one cares about this game mode. I'ma be honest. All Dr. Fate is Atara in Young Justice. Oh, well, I haven't seen it. I didn't know that. That makes sense. Zatanna's dad wore Fate's helmet. Okay, so in that case... Are we talking about Death Void? He called Dr. Fate Zatanna's dad? Yeah, he did. Or, I think it was one of his stream viewers was, like, making a joke of it. Because he was like, oh, you know, Zatanna crashed his game once when he was trying to fight her as, like, the final boss. And he was like, oh... And someone was like, oh, you know, talk to Fate because Zatanna's dad or something like that. And it was some bit, and I'm just like, well, if we go lore-wise, then it's usually Zatara. What's the highest threat account you've seen? I think probably Secrets. Or the forbidden name, right? The forbidden name. But I think it is the highest, just straight up numbers wise, because bro's got he, she, they. I don't know what they go by. Apparently they were a guy LARPing as a girl. I have no clue. But 200 mil threat, war suits on everyone, ascended everyone, except Silver Swamp Thing. I think Silver Swamp Thing was 6 stars, ascended out of 7. But just specifically like Silver Swamp Thing. The helmet needed a new host, and Zatara is the new host. Okay, well that makes sense. Forbidden name. No, Fatalist is not as high, I don't think. He's a WB ambassador, but he's not, like, crazy high threat. Like, not that high. Not in the 200 mil plus range. Alright. Well, the helmet... I have to actually go watch Young Justice. I've been slacking. Also, I gotta go watch the Season 3 of My Adventures with Superman. Because I think some of the episodes have dropped. And I've got to go see the best iteration of Supergirl. Somehow, if I'm being objective from a writing standpoint, the best iteration of Supergirl is in an animated show with an anime art style that somehow has Tanzare Supergirl. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I've heard Young Justice is very good. And I wanted to watch it as a kid, but I just didn't get around to it. Oh yeah, I played some Arena this morning, just to get the daily Arena things out of the way. I'll see if I can find anyone real quick. Like, that's really high threat. Maybe I'll run into Secrets. I run into Bro every now and then. Alright, let's see. Bro's got a pretty high threat roster. Alright. I mean, that's only 98 mil. Only 98 mil. Oh, found him. Found him. There we go. What app is Young Justice on? I mean, a lot of the DC shows are on HBO Max, but HBO Max is a US thing. I have a subscription. Alright. Yeah, see? Found him. Found her, found him. Yeah, so, look at this. Look at this nonsense. Look at this, dog. Look at this. This is the highest threat account, like, I've seen. I think it's the highest threat account in the game. Everyone maxed out. Everyone let me go by level. Level and XP, right? Yeah. Oh, actually, no, not everyone level 80. But yeah, almost everyone maxed out. Almost everyone level 80. Let's see, what artifact do we have here? Amulet of Tech. Let me see. Let me sort by threat, right? Let's go by threat. Lowest threat character.
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate. Does bro have... We don't know what we do. A lot of people have been sus.
Superman.
Let's see. 1 war suit. 2
John
war
Constantine.
suit. Can I actually just press it? Like 3 war suits.
Lex Luthor.
4 war suits. And I'm pretty, like, all of these are war suits, basically. All the legendaries are war suits. You got a war suit on King, now Heart of Darkness. So Secrets is up there in terms of threat.
Black Manta.
Heart of Darkness. So, yeah, bunch of war suits, a bunch of Hearts of Darkness. Now, those are, like, the biggest threat boosters. But, yeah,
Beast Boy.
200 mil. I believe that is the highest threat in the game.
Batman.
I don't actually know. Like, I haven't seen anything higher than that. But it's not... It's still not the absolute limit of the game, by the way. Because you can see that everyone's ascended, but not everyone's max level, and not everyone has a war suit. I don't know, I thought that apparently the dirty little secret was that
Scarecrow.
there's a guy LARPing as a girl. I have no idea.
Gorilla Grodd.
But because of this person, because of Secrets, I will never be the biggest Supergirl glazer in the Injustice 2 mobile community. I just can't compete with this. He's got war suits on the first 20 characters, Hearts of Darkness on the latter half, and then more nth metal armors. 200 mil threat. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's, you know, we'll squabble up. Y'all, look, I fully expect Secrets will be the first person to instantly. He's a bigger glazer than me. Hey, yeah, power skills. It's really good. I should turn the audio down. Because it auto spikes the audio, and it's really loud on my end. Aura. Oh, free points. But yeah, there's also the peak amount of arena points you can get. But yeah, this is the highest threat account in the game. Well, not high. I don't know about in the game. It's like, that's the upper limit, right? The highest threat in the game is going to be around there. At almost 1k XP. You can actually check that? Can I check the XP? Well, I can't check the top 3. I can check everyone else, though. Oh, no. It's just, it was scrolled down. I think it's XP per stream, but I don't know if like that actually does anything for you. Alright. Look, I got the refresh with the... I got to fight the opponent twice because of the invasion, so... Y'all know I'm squabbling up. Give me them points. I don't need them. It's just, it's so satisfying to get so many points. Cogum again, by the way. Yeah, it's like 3.9, 3.95, I think. It's not quite 4 mil yet. Not yet. Yeah, it's 3.95 mil or something like that. But yeah, it's like 3.8, 3.9 hovering around there. If you can find the opponent. It's like, I think it's Superman, Warsuit, Constantine, Warsuit, and I don't know who the third highest character is. But it'll be whoever the third highest is. Maybe Classic Flash. And then that all together with 3 Warsuits, that's like 8-9 mil threat, and you get like 3.8, 3.9 mil points. Frost Warsuit, that's the highest threat. I've seen that a couple times, yeah. Actually, I do think so. Or CF, yeah. And those are the 2 common ones I can think of. But it's usually just, like, because Superman's the highest threat character. And then Constantine is second, because it used to be Constantine for the longest time. Because his crit damage is really weird. He has a really low base crit damage. But for some reason, that makes his threat, like, higher. Alright. Let's see. I gotta do a cleanup fight, because we tried to do the classic Flash lasso thing yesterday. So, I think that while y'all suggest... Oh, damn, 40 people watching. What the hell? Alright, while y'all suggest some teams, I think I gotta call in the GOAT. I gotta call in... Like, I have to restrict him to a cleanup fight, boys. If I don't restrict him to a cleanup fight, he's gonna be too powerful. He's too good. He's too good. Y'all don't understand the power of Primal Swamp Thing, bro. Trust. You know what? Let's run Beta Club. I'm feeling like Beta Club today. We gotta accept it, though. Constantine a bad damage dealer because he meant an investment. Nah, bro. Nah. He ain't no bad damage dealer, bro. He's just not the optimal one. He do need a little buff. But I think in terms of performance, maxed out, he actually does outperform Raiden and King. You have to get to the point where you can snowball, but I think he does outperform them. I could be wrong about that. I've seen Constantine do things that King and Raiden just can't. Plus, if you fight the guy in the invasions, get ready. He's going to insta-super move you and just bypass res. Also, his ability to dispel positive effects is really good. I don't actually know about last... Because here's the thing. Last Laugh the Joker only works because of EPI. If we don't have an EPI on the team, he's just not going to work. Unless I throw a Farron knife out. But even then, I mean, I'd probably need like a Farron knife, and if we're using Suicide Squad Harley, I need like a major damage booster. It's time for the Aura Club. Raven King, you can use them at 4 stars. Among other legendaries, it's weak. But yeah, that's Raven. I mean, I think I'm using with the Justice League Dark team too. Yeah, comparatively, he's not someone you should invest in. But he's Constantine, and he's so much fun, dog. Is he the best investment? Oh, hell no. That's why I didn't put him in the top, like, 8 strongest teams. Or the top 8, like, lowest investment teams. It's gonna be annoying because I can't combo trap the guy. He's also stun immune, but it doesn't matter. It's just a cleanup fight, and I'm just trolling. Beg for mercy. Too powerful, bro. Too powerful. Have you watched recent Justice League animation? I mean, the most recent thing I watched was My Adventures with Superman, and I've been meaning to get around to, like, the animated universe, so, like, Justice League, War, and Flashpoint, and that whole universe, but just not, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
You're not bulletproof.
You're not bulletproof. I didn't run Orm in the Huzz, because it's a pretty safe thing to run. Where's Orm? Where's Orm? And I can't even find my characters. Alright, Girl of Steel! Power Girl. Where is Orm? I don't even know where bro is. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Looking for an 8th, thinking of an 8th Solar Ray team with Primal Swamp Thing as damage dealer. I mean, bro works. Yeah, Gemstone's gonna be a little excessive. What am I looking? I have so many freaking artifacts, dog. Alright, so we're gonna use Dark Metal cards on the Go Orb. We're gonna run... we're actually probably gonna run... Yeah, no, let's run Gemstone. I was thinking about running Lasso, but no, let's run double passive stats. I'll just stack 1 stack of Gemstone if I really need to. I'm so wealthy, dog. Yeah. I wanted to use Lasso, but I'm running double passive stats instead. Oh, it works the same way. It's the same idea. Lasso versus Anubis? Yeah, we can run that. I've actually wanted to show that off with the Fury of the God Shazam. I'm trying to think, do I have any other damage boosters available? I might need that. Yo, Devo! He's here again! I'm OP again. He can emote again! What was it, Devo? Of course, Devo can emote while I'm playing Orm in the Huzz. There we go. Probably should have opened with a special 3. That's fine. He blocked, but I still got the damage boost anyway. I'm ending this fight, dog. Yep. Alright, that's 2 stacks of Gemstone. Again, I'm only running Gemstone over Lasso in this case because I want to see how high the passive stat funny numbers can go. There's no way I die. My shield's gone though. I don't think Orm's super move is critting. Oh, jeez Louise, holy crap. What the hell? That's ridiculous, dog. No, that's insane. Alright, there we go. 800 mil on a super move, dog. That's insane. That's ridiculous. Alright. Aura Metal cards, 1 stack of Gemstone. Oh, wow, it's already over. Orm the GOAT. Orm's so tough. $10 booze? What? Orm's so tough, bro. Orm's so tough. The game's multiverse characters AI seems faster than mine are tripping. The AI does kind of cheat. Aura. Look at bro. That was with what, 3 Gemstone stacks too? Alright.
I will shatter you.
I will shatter you. Ooh. Oh, we'll say Fury of the God Shazam. Alright, who should I run here against Mr. Senor Frijo? Wait, no. Mr. Freeze. Orm is insane. Is he only good at high star rating? He needs a little bit of star rating. It really depends on Gemstone. If we want to do Sub-Zero versus Scorpion, we have to save Raven and Killer Frost. So, let's see. Sub-Zero. What can we do with Sub-Zero? I'm getting pinged right now. Y'all should celebrate with me. I finished my first Heroic 7. Nice! Bro's on his way to actually being able to play the game. He can finally build Primal Swamp Thing and have fun. Alright, what are we doing? Use Scorpion against Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero against Scorpion. I did that last time, but we can do it again. We'll use Mr. Scorpion, and we will run... Let's run the GOAT. Let's run the GOAT. Not you, Shazam. Nobody cares. Mercy. I have to find the GOAT. The best support character in the game. Yeah, Silverbane.
Scorpion.
Oh, Scorpion solo? Yeah. Orm is the GOAT? Yeah, Orm tough. Just solo with just gemstone? If I mess up, though. If I mess up, Luca, it's over. So, because I have to win every fight to actually do it. You know, I'll go into training mode, right? I'll do it solo in training mode. I'm not in the mood to risk things again. All right, so we'll do it in training mode. Yeah, gemstone is passive though. So I was able to do gemstone Lex versus Scorpion. I should be able to do this then. Crash and burn. Ooh, will I survive super move? Lex could power skill to prevent super move. I got lucky there. He went for a low attack.
You are finished.
You are weak, and you are garbage.
You can't win.
You cannot win this.
For the Lin Kuei.
For the Lin Kuei. Reduced to ashes.
Fear freezes you.
Fear freezes you. Oh wait, he's block disabled. Caught in a firestorm.
I will freeze your soul.
I will freeze your soul. Crash and burn. You cannot win this.
I will shatter you.
I will shatter you.
Fear freezes
Fear freezes you.
Fear me.
Fear me. Oh, damn. Almost lost gemstone. I will shatter you. I am so tough. So, because I don't feel like risking it. Because if I make one mistake, it's over. We'll run the same team, but like, you know, with actual setups here. But I did it. The AI can jump and get into a combo. Not edgy swiping back when you can just swipe down. He's block disabled, and I was halfway through the fight. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, block disabled. It's because I usually just stun lock the opponent with a special 2. The best monologue, yeah, no, Black Adams is so funny. Even the average Gondoki could best you. You expect to best a god? You fight 6 gods, not 1 man. I am the end of you. I'll show you no mercy. I am the end of you. Goated. Alright, I feel like using Crown. Gemstone Scorpion's so strong, it just ends the fight too quickly. Alright, let's go. We did it. I did it. I did it. Gemstone Scorpion solo Sub-Zero. Y'all saw it live on stream. You can see I ain't faking nothing. I'm legit. I'm a real player. Y'all know me. You know, no hacks. Y'all saw it. Everything that you see is legit. Crown looks cool. Yeah, admires your courage. Bro's voice lines have so much aura. Is this the real fight? I did actually go into the real fight, right? I would never fumble. Oh, he's gonna block him though. Damn, I just lost audio for a bit. That was weird.
Fear me.
Fear me. Oh, his block's disabled. I keep worrying because he's got reflective damage if he blocks, but then I'm like, oh yeah. Bro literally cannot use that.
Feel the heat.
Well, unless he does that. Yo, rated, bro. Why no range, bro? Why no range? Is it not long enough? Hey, yo. Reduced to ashes. Caught in a firestorm.
Wildfire.
Wildfire. A little bit of a ghost tap. Let the hotspots run their full duration. Fight honorably. Bait, jump attack, ghost tap. Let's end with style. Now Sub-Zero Soul. No! No! No, homie's not doing that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Bro's got one of the sickest super moves in the game. Look at that. Holy tough. Aura. Aura. Victory Screech! Does Sub-Zero crash? Not this Sub-Zero. It was the on-ice Sub-Zero that crashed the game. But not this one. Yes, sir! Let's go! Tough. 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 Alright. And for our victory in level 4, we receive... Alright, chat, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Somebody there just got flashbanged by nostalgia. I'm sure of it. Unless I did it poorly. Scorpion clone could Scorpion Sub-Zero counter to Justice League Cyborg. So it's either Grid, Nightmare Batman, or Multiverse Captain Cold. Cyborg looking guy, Grid. Now half the time I forget Grid's not even a character in this game, dog. Bro is so useless. Bro is so useless. Alright. Look, last time I messed up a little bit. Got myself killed against Scarecrow. Now Scarecrow's a little bit of a dangerous boss because he's got the thing, right? He's got Berserk. So I gotta be a little careful against him. I might just run like a puppet setup and be cringe just to be safe. Maybe. I could do that. Who was I looking for? Oh yeah. Nah, chat. I'm gonna show you one of the toughest combos you'll ever see. Look, this combo is gonna be generationally tough, bro. Generationally tough, alright? Now, watch this, boys. Watch this, alright? And we're gonna use my boy, Fury of the God Shazam. And I could use a Justice League Flash. Justice League Flash wouldn't hurt. Justice League Flash wouldn't hurt, that's for sure. But I don't think I'm gonna need him. Let's see. Oh, let's use Gold Shazam. I'm pretty sure Shazam's got this for sure.
Shazam.
Bro, also do Brainiac Mimicry. Actually, I probably want to be safe here. Shazam might be a little risky because of the setup I'm using him with. Yeah, that's sure, why not? So many Shazam. There's only 2. Resistance is pointless. Truly a feeble intellect. Your thoughts are mine. Alright, let's go. I was thinking... Alright, so the plan is we're going to use Lasso. And this is going to be so tough, bro. This setup going to be so tough.
Zatanna.
Nah, he doesn't have enough. At higher levels, the shield just isn't enough. I'm going to get the damage. I'm going to use the percentage health damage in case I need it. Probably won't, but in case. We're going to use the Lasso. Can I? Disgusting. Ew. Kamidogu dagger. Not even enough. Trash at artifact. Not enough resources to upgrade it. Where's my? Let's get the real thing bumping. There we go. Yes, sir. All right. We'll use that for passive stats. So this setup gonna be tough, bro. Oh, probably should put an artifact on the guy. Probably, right? You think that might be relevant, chat. Alright. You know you're losing it when you can see every monologue. My heart. Listen, I'm working up an appetite.
Begin.
You fight like a noob. Don't tug on my cape. Specifically in that tone, you have to say it in that tone. I know you can do better. I am Batman. Holy moly! I messed up the combo interruption, chat. Like how I did that? You can't beat Earth's mightiest mortal. I know, it's Shazam. He's got like a higher pitch voice. I gotta love superpowers. This world is mine. Has Unk lost it, boys? Has Unk lost it? They should give DC Universe Supergirl new voice lines. I mean, they didn't give Superman new voice lines, so I don't think she will. I would like her to have voice lines. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Can't beat Earth's mightiest mortal. I'm the man of steel. I just had to power steal so he wouldn't be cringe. And also it means that I'm basically not at risk of losing power. Yeah, how about you don't super move, little bro? Look at me, using Collector to combo build? What is this? Combo building in the big 26? I messed up there, I was one hit short, by the way. Combo building in the big 26 is kind of crazy, chat. That's gonna be annoying. I'm literally just ever so slightly off, too. Hey, yo, hey, super movie real quick? Yeah.
Get off my earth.
Get off my earth. I did lose the combo there, but I just didn't really want to risk dying to super move. Collector is tanky, so I wasn't really worried there. Yeah, I mean, Zatanna's here in case. I don't really think I need her, though. We'll build a little bit of combo. It doesn't matter. Ron has gone over to the deep end. I've never heard Batman say holy moly. I was swapping between Fury of the Gods Shazam. Just characters off the top of my head. There we go. Oh, damn. I just straight 0 to 100 him. Damn. Did not need Zatanna. Oh, well. That was just with the super move plus lasso. If that didn't kill, I could have accumulated that damage and blown it up threefold.
Desist, or I'll scorch the rest of you.
I was expecting him to survive with maybe a little bit of health, so that I could show off the amulet synergy. Alright, let me go into training mode so I can actually show off the synergy here, okay? I wanted to show off how this works together. Okay, so look. You know what? I won't stack the damage. Do you think Amulet will still... I mean, it should. Because, again, my understanding is that Amulet is only broken because it's working with percentage health damage. It's supposed to do this kind of stuff. Like, it's supposed to accumulate damage and blow it up. Yeah, I'm just going to stack the Overload straight up. I could also just not use passive stats.
I'm the man of steel.
I'm the man of steel. Alright. Ooh, 40. Nice. I just need 32 here. Because it's 40 for all 5, but I just need 4. I was hoping to keep combo, just do 2 specials back to back.
Get off my earth.
Get off my earth, little bro. So we'll need 32 combo, stack the full overload stacks, blow up the overload with the accumulated damage. There we go. 200-ish with just the overload stacks. And now, what you can actually do is this. So he's got the incoming damage, and I've got accumulated damage from the super move. There we go, and I can retain half my damage. Let me retain half my damage again. Gotta tag out, build some combo. Ooh. Unfortunate there. He got the super move off. I was able to survive, but I have to rebuild my combo. Zatanna also does nothing here, because, like, this setup isn't designed for her to do anything. Like how I did that? Gotta love superpowers. You'll never get past me. And then I'll just do one more. See? You can just do that. You want Fury of the Gods to I'm broke. Kind of ironic, says Man of Steel, then he steals the power. Holy tough, bro. Is this a holy double entendre, Batman? It's time for him to get it up and prove that he's a prom. Let's see. Whom shall I use? You know what? I'm actually kind of in the mood to use Silver Banshee. I'm going to use Puppet Banshee because she's actual garbage. But this is the one time where the opponent actually has some attack for me to work with. So I'm actually going to run Puppet Banshee.
Silver Banshee.
Look, I've done this before. She can consistently one-shot. I don't need that puppet. Look, I have 2 puppets. It's risky. Shh, I got this. Look, I have 2 puppets. One of them's got lethal damage. The other one has, not lethal damage. Special 3, it's Orphan time. Like, I got this, chat. I got this. Plus, what's life without a little bit of risk? Look, it would be a lot more risky if I was fighting a lower tier boss. This is actually one of the better scenarios, because the Arcane class passive actually matters this time. I read it as it's a moaning time. Bro, nah, crazy. Wild work. Search this man's hard drive. Right now. It's Orm Tom. Orm's gonna Orm all over the place and show off his formidable trident. Hey, yo. We got this, boys. We got this. What could go wrong? What could go wrong is if I die to super move. I will probably die to super move just because it's a tier 10 boss. I mean, not tier 10. It's a like tier 5 boss. There we go. Activate lasso. Oh, come on, dude. The input delay, seriously? It's so annoying. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. Not the best start. We could have had a much smoother start, but we got to actually start attack stealing. Now, when the attack steal kicks in, that's when we're actually going to do crazy damage, unless, of course, Banshee doesn't crit, which she has a tendency not to. Oh, thank you. Look, as long as she does that, we're good, chat. We're golden. How cruel is the golden rule when the lives we live are only... Yeah, I'm gonna... Shout out to anyone who knows that song. Just to be safe, I'm gonna tag out here. There you go. I think Banshee would have survived, but just to be safe. Oh, and a little bit of combo too? Oh, look at that, 100 mil! What were they saying? Nah, my girl Banshee back! Oh, look at that. Look at that attack steal. That attack steal kind of tough, bro. That attack steal kind of tough. And look at my boy Martian Manhunter healing in the background. Alright, hold up. It's time, alright? This is gonna be so tough, bro. This is gonna be so tough. Boom! 46 mil! 3 disables, full combo. And now, oh, wait, no. I thought I lost lasso for a second. I'm like, why am I not doing damage? Oh. Here's just a couple bad specials. Alright, as long as she actually does like a couple crits here, we're good. Alright, yeah. I think we're safe. I had to do that shenanigan for a little bit. We got this. Like, unless every single hit from now on is just not a crit or a disable, we're, like, it should be fine. Yeah, we got this. There we go. Holy tough! Your singing is so... Nah, bro. Yeah, because, it's the highest... Like, other than Scorpion, this is the boss with the most attack. So this is the boss you can attack steal the most on. It's so tough!
Brace yourself.
The one time I use Banshee. Alright, look. Bro is gonna be cringe. I don't really want to put up with him because he's got crit res and also he's got a super move. So I feel like it should be. I'm going to nuke this man. I'm going to nuke this man. You can do it in training. I can't afford to mess up here. The cutscene after Banshee wins is cool. Yeah, she had a very cool end screen. That's a nuke. Yeah, but then the last team, the next fight for Constantine, I could just use anyone. Excuse me. I can use anyone else. And then the final fight, I can use Sub-Zero with the Dark Metal card setup. Yes. That's going to give me more passive stat. Yeah, Scarab's Chosen Blue. I mean, I can use Harley, too. I can use Scarab's Chosen Blue Beetle. Do I have... Yeah, I have some credits. I can upgrade my Sub-Zero a little bit. I just need him to have the crit damage, because we're going to use the Dark Metal card setup. That super move is going to be... I'm trying to think about that super move. Because it's going to insta-kill. And the only person that can die on that team that we're going to use is... What's her name? Is Frost. There we go. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. I'm just not going to super move. There's no reason to. You don't need to. Yep. Bypass those immunities. Let's get that guaranteed freeze going. Oh, I don't have freeze. Why not? I'm used to just using Frost, alright? I don't know why I thought I had Frost on the team. I don't even run that setup, actually, now that I think about it. Why did I think... Alright, there you go. Why did I think that? Yes, Frost is the only one. Are you playing Arkham tonight? Not tonight. I'm gonna go... I got an event to go to. And today, the plan is Injustice 1, Injustice 2, and then,
Brace yourself.
and then, what's it called? And then Arkham Knight, the 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 Arkham Knight. The Arkham Knight, 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 the Arkham Knight. Alright, who are we using? You know, look at all the characters I still have left, dog. Look at all the stuff I can still do. Like, look at all of the teams I can still run. No power creep, by the way. No power creep. Yeah, that damage is ridiculous. Manta kind of tough, bro. Manta kind of tough. I kind of want to run Constantine, but I usually use Constantine Raven. And we're saving Raven. Let's see. Hold up. Hold up. This writing is fire? This writing is fire?
Black man.
Yeah, Realm Clash pretty easy. Yo, this writing is fire. Chat, this writing might be fire. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Use Classic Flash as the damage dealer. Use put FK on Clash. Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah. Puppet spam on Manta. Nah, dog. Especially, yeah, we're gonna get the damage boost off the special 3 chain, dog. Let's go. No, Manta actually bypasses it. Manta can reduce stun resistance that actually works on stun immune bosses. And he's not. I checked. I saw it earlier. And we're on the Kami Dogu dagger. Where is it? Why are these level 9 artifacts all the way down here? 25% chance. Yeah, it's stun resist reduction or something like that. And you can slowly reduce it over time. Alright, so the plan is build FK, stack Puppet, stun lock the opponent. Big damage. Huge damage. We got this.
Begin.
There's a chance of it? No, I mean, I've seen it, like, I've seen it stun immune bosses. I stunned Flash with it. Right. So we're just gonna stack Pharaoh Knife at first. I'm not too worried about the damage buff. because it doesn't matter too much in the early stages, because the priority here is stacking Fahrenheit. Constantine's gonna get super moved there. There we go. Manta gonna be so tough, bro. Manta's so tough. Maybe I should have added a source of incoming damage. But no, the plan was just the stun thing. If it's incoming damage, it kind of ruins the fight. It's also because I haven't stacked lethal yet. Come on, Manta. There we go. Manta's also going to help Mr. Brainiac activate Puppet. This is all I use Puppet for nowadays. I really just use it to stack people. Arlene Quinzel. Yes, that's it. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, no abilities disabled. My bad. I was like, huh? I can't disable his abilities. I thought after 3 specials I have Puppet. I'm just so confused. Someone's got to get super moved here. I think Harley needs to be alive. Oh, actually, no. The plan was just to stun lock him.
To submit. I know your thoughts. Resistance is pointless.
Alright. You're a little fish in my pond. Brrrr! Brrrr! Let's stack as much damage as I can before we go into stun mode again. I don't think I'm even going to be able to stack the full damage buff. Manta's so tough, bro. Manta's so tough. Imagine not having a fully ascended Manta. Couldn't be me. I was upset because I wanted Beast Boy over Manta. Because Beast Boy was like, you know, the prize character back in the day. Before they got rid of Puppet. Boom, 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 boom. Brrr. Brrr. Why does Constantine turn gray when he's defeated? No clue. Brrr. Should I buy Fear of the God Shazam? He's at 3 stars, but I don't have Gemstone, but I have Lasso and Amulet and Sharp Tongue. Lasso plus Amulet should make him work if you saw the earlier gameplay. Brrr, Manta's so tough! Manta's so tough!
Before me.
Alright. Manta is him, bro. Manta is him. I don't want to hear any more disrespect on my goat. No more disrespect. He's him, bro. He's him. He's so tough. Manta go brrr. Absolute GOAT tier character. He's so much fun, dude. Alright, there you go.
Sub-Zero.
See, normally I wouldn't do this, but the thing is, because Sub-Zero... Because Scorpion actually doesn't have a damage cap, it makes this kind of thing possible. The only thing we gotta be worried about is the super move. Because, yeah, Fear of the God Shazam picture changes. It goes from... to... like he's doing the pose where he's holding the lightning. By the way, Sub-Zero does more damage than his special 3 with Sharp Tongue for some unknown reason. I could try both. Alright, so, to make sure that, you know, they actually crit here, we're going to use the Dark Metal cards. Now, I was thinking maybe Gemstone for double passives and faster combo, but I think the fact that I just auto-crit on every special is really relevant. It's just too good to pass up. It's way too important to pass up. I'll go Amulet of Shinnok. Alright, so my Sub-Zero is kind of tough, bro. He's kind of tough. Look at this. Look at this. Look at bro. Look at his abilities. Let's see, that maxed versus that maxed. I can only upgrade one of them. Oh, hold up. I actually have to go collect the resources. Because I'm broke on credits, because y'all keep making me do this nonsensical stuff. Works great with DMC, but he should be at 4 stars. Yeah. Upgrade the special too. I'm going to try and see if I can do both of them. How much credits do I get? Alright, I should be able to do both of them. I get a couple credits, and I'm immediately going broke again. Yeah, Fear of the God Shazam. He does work great with Dark Metal cards, but Amulet also works because Amulet's accumulated damage goes into his super move. Like, the super move counts towards the accumulated damage, which can then be blown up again and multiplied by incoming damage. There we go. There we go. Instantly back down to nothing. I'm so broke. Okay. There we go. And now I just need to actually put some crit stuff on him. Who needs health, bro? So, crit damage rolls. I'll just throw 3 crit damage rolls on him, and we'll call it that. Damn, 40 people watching me do this. If I fail now, I'll never live it down. But if I succeed, they'll remember me for centuries. And that's Fall Out Boy's weakest song. I'm so sad. Can't believe that became... Why does bro have so much health? Why did I give bro so much health? Just weird attack roll. I mean... Alright. I mean, I guess I'll take attack over health. I need crit damage. Okay, game, come on. Just give me some crit damage. The viewers are leaving me, bro. Why is it always attack? I'm just going to take the attack. I got to see what other stats I have. Lethal chance? I don't really need lethal chance. I have this guy makeshift built. Okay. Just give me crit damage here, and then we're set. Then history will be created. They'll remember me, trust. I hope they remember you. I hope they do too. Alright, crit damage. There we go. Normally you'd only need like 3 rolls, but because my character isn't built at all. Alright, there we go. He's got crit chance. He's got crit damage. Let's go! Level 1 Sharp Tongue. Raven with Dark Metal cards for the crit. Frost with the freeze and passive stats. Luckily, he is not immune to freeze. Now, I could still freeze him every now and then if he was immune to freeze. But him not being immune to freeze makes my life slightly more convenient. The only thing I'm slightly worried about here is the super move. I don't think it will be too much of an issue because I've got Raven who is just constantly power draining the guy. So, we should be fine. Okay. Let me open here. Super move, get it out of the way. Block breaker. Luckily, I'm actually lucky that I put some defense on the guy. It might be a little bit risky without it. Alright. I got one chance here. I got one chance, because I went straight into it. No training. We got this. No prep time, bro. I'm like Batman, but I don't even need prep time, for real, for real. Okay, I wasn't actually confident in my ability to interrupt, combo interrupt Sub-Zero. Let's go! How much damage? 359-ish. There we go. 359-ish. Oh, is his movement just disabled?
I will shatter you.
No, the special 3 definitely does more damage. Bro's movement is just disabled. I don't actually know. What does it do? Like, it disables, like, basic attacks, right? Or something like that? It does something weird. But it's not, like, completely making him a vegetable. So he can still block.
I am stronger than you.
I am stronger than you think. Huh? Why that do so few damage, huh? That's so weird. Why did that second one do so little damage? I'm so confused.
I seek a worthy combatant.
I seek a worthy combatant. Ooh, I might actually be able to get 2 specials off in the span of 1. Because what I actually might be able to do is this. Oh, block breaker! Block breaker! And build a full combo! Tag out to Sub-Zero! Do another special 2-for-1! Snow Clone with the victory! Holy tough! Holy tough! Ah, double! Double! The double Snow Clone for the win! An IQ too high! An IQ too high! Thanks to the 38 here that just witnessed history. Let's go! We did it! We did it! Sub-Zero is him! He's him! I only had to spend 3 million credits upgrading all his abilities, and now I'm broke again! Let's go! Nah, the Snow Clone with the building combo? Holy tough, bro! Holy tough! Where's Pikachu with the 25 fat gifted? Y'all know the critical gift. Alright, I don't actually care if I get some Scorpion. I don't need him. I have enough shards to get him up to 5 stars. Ascended. But it's, I mean, I would never complain about a Scorpion drop. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? 2 keys. I'm going to throw them right into the This Is Magic vault. Because I'm disappointed. What are we looking at? What are we looking at, chat? Prime version? Again! Again! Bro, this is the second time I've dropped it from tier 5. You want to know the worst part? I beat Scorpion with Sub-Zero just to get this fraud. This fraud. Nah, this man ain't cold, bro. This man ain't cold. Sub-Zero, the real GOAT of Ice, bro. He's the real tough Ice character. Not this fraud. Sub-Zero's actually Ice. We got this guy with a cold gun, bro. Bro thinks he's something. I don't know. Maybe it's because YouTube flagged it as a real name or something. I don't know. Right. Leo start. What? Sub-Zero was so tough, bro. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, my knees. All right, chat. I have a designated day, a designated time for when I have to cut off the stream now. Tragically, my sister is now off middle school, so she usually would get out at 3. It's 1 p.m. and she's asking where's the food at. So I don't want to keep her waiting too long. So our agreement was 2:30. So considering that I've done my solo raid stuff. I could play Champions Arena, but I'm just going to do it on my own time. It's not too deep. So I'm going to do Champions Arena on my own time. And then I think the last part of this stream is me I'm going to hop into Injustice 1 and do the normal mode of the Arkham Knight challenge. Play around with him a little bit. Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, who we will not be seeing in Injustice 2 because that game is so old. Alright, let's go. I don't really need anything from this vault, but I just can't hold keys for that long. So. There we go. Ooh, some arcane mats. There we go. I mean, I'm probably just going to get into the, final. I'm going to get into Vault 3. Maybe try to get the Magician's Cape just to have it. It doesn't matter for me because I don't play League Invasions. I don't do defense on League Invasions, so it doesn't matter to me. But it's just I can't hold my keys for that long. I think I might be at the time where I have to actually start saving for next season. Because I just don't care about anything in this season. What are we doing here? Let's see a gear mat counter, alright? Let's see a gear mat counter. What are we looking at gear mat wise? We're in the same division again? Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna go for rank 1, bro. Oh yeah, look at it. It's ridiculous, bro. I spent so many gear mats yesterday. Don't bully me again. I'm gonna farm you. Alright, I'm gonna spend on this. I'm gonna max out. I'm gonna get all of the multiverse characters gears to level 75. And I know that I'll be able to farm back up to 2 million, which is what I need to get a character all the way up to level 50 gears, or level 80 gears, I should say. I'm messing up my own numbers, damn it. Oh, damn, actually, this didn't take as much as I thought it did. I thought it would take way more. Oh, man, it feels great. I think I still have enough to actually, deck her out all the way up to level 80. Man, I forgot what it was like to actually just get tons of gear mats all the time. Man, Legends Reborn with no gear material was depressing, dog. How many gear mats do you get per, Heroic 7 clear? We can do the math. You can check per level. 100k, 180k, 252k, so what is that mathematically? Add those two together, 360, 540. Do these fit even like a glove? Yes, they do. So is that 540 or something like that? And then this is 820, so 820, 540. I mean, almost 1.5 million. It's around there. That's rough estimate. I think I'm overshooting. But a lot is the short answer. So yeah, my multiverse characters are all level 75 gears. My Mortal Kombat characters are all level 75 gears. I think the only one I'm missing is the classic team, actually. Oh, no, Batman Ninja. I still need to get Harley up to level 75 gears. And then my classic characters, Batman and Superman. But yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just 75. Like, I'm getting my characters level 75 gears, and afterwards I'm going to go in and get them to level 80 gears. But I'm at the point where I've built all of the important characters. I added the values. I think it's 1.286. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. I think I was overshooting it. But yeah, it's ridiculous, especially in the last level, like tier 3 and tier 4. Like tier 4 and 5 is just ridiculous amounts of gear, Matt. All right, let's go here. All right, it's time to play the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight challenge. Today's stream will probably be quick, just because, again, I'm a person and I have obligations. I will say, Arkham Knight, bro, is so tough, bro. His attack pattern in Injustice 1 is so satisfying. Y'all are just going to be depressed that we don't have Arkham Knight in Injustice 2. Actually, we don't have any Arkham Knight characters in Injustice 2. It's just Arkham Knight Batman. No Arkham Knight Batgirl, no Arkham Knight Catwoman, no Arkham Knight Killer Croc, no Arkham Knight Scarecrow, no Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight. Have I made you depressed yet? Blasting volume is the intro thing. Yo, look at the rebirth bundles. You're a person? I thought you were unconsigned. Yo, the Eternal Enemies. I could get a Batman character and a Lord Joker character. Oh, I could get Red Sun Batman. Should I open it? Should I open a Mortal Enemies pack just for the lulz? The mega lulz? Because I just don't care that much, honestly. Like, I play this account pretty casually. It's kind of just like, I hop in, I collect the characters I like. I have some decent gears and some decent characters. Challenge booster pack better? Maybe. I don't actually know. It's like, these are, I think, specifically Batman characters. So you have a chance of getting the really bad Batman characters. No, I mean, I already pulled Jessica Cruz, so I don't need Jessica Cruz, and she's the one that I really wanted from the challenge booster. Everybody else I'm just going to get over the course of time, whenever the challenge pops up. Just going to see if I can actually get anything from here. Let's do it. I don't care. Let's do it. Ideally, I want to get Batman Ninja Batman, because I did his challenge, but because the save file corrupted, it reverted to before I did the challenge, and the challenge had already expired at that point. So getting him back would be nice. Ew, Jared Leto? Jared Leto, holy tough. Oh, it's one character. Honestly, that's not terrible. I mean, other than it being Jared Leto. He is a new character. It was a 9% drop rate, guys. It was a 9% drop rate. Yeah, but these characters tend to be higher value. Like, Lord Joker and Batman are the most popular, they're 500 credits. I'm a little, I was gonna say I'm a little bit short, but it's Shazam Celebration. Why not? I would like a new 52 Shazam, but some of the other characters aren't bad. Let's go. I think I dropped Shazam on the Phantom Zone thing, but then that save file corrupted, so I lost that promotion. It's so annoying. Metal Shazam go crazy. Bane. You know what? That's not terrible. I got him to Elite 5! And then the save file corrupted! I'll just why not do a challenge booster pack. Let's see what we got. Oh, Zod! Yo, what's up? Do I have Zod? I don't think I have Zod. If I do, I might not. If I do, it's a promotion. Ooh, look, a new character. Ooh, look at this. Look at bro's aura. I'm broke, but hey, look. New character. That's 2 new characters today. What luck? Oh, look at this. Look at bro. Look at bro's aura. Arkham Knight, the 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 Arkham Knight. Alright, it's time to play everybody's favorite mode. Challenge mode is pretty good. Nobody likes the bronze battle, though. The bronze one's pretty boring. So I'm going to speedrun the bronze one real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna do basic attack damage, just speedrun it. Get it out of the way. Alright, let's go. Bro's standing like the PT master ready to punish school children who came late to school. Zod. Yeah, bro's got the aura, bro. He's got aura. Alright. Alright, we got speedrun bronze mode, bro. Bronze mode is so tough. Not really, this is kind of boring. I don't actually even know what the challenge requirements are. I have no clue. I didn't check. Alright, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna need me a challenge mode in Injustice 2, by the way. Green Arrow and Green Lantern must be on your team. Okay. So I should save them. Because I don't want to use energy refresh if I don't have to. There we go. This could be done in like 30 minutes, I think. Goodbye. Rennie died a lot just as he got resurrected. Yeah, I mean, who's the last one? Superman? I thought so. I remember. Arkham Knight the Arkham Knight was the first gold character I got on like my old account before that save file corrupted. And I was like, oh, I need Superman. And Superman was a gold. I just didn't know if I could farm enough credits to get him. Open a challenge booster pack. I opened a gold pack. Hoping for a Superman character. Just hoping for a Superman character. And I got Prison Superman. I got Felon Superman, bro. I didn't even know he was a thing in the game. Because I couldn't buy him from the store. But yeah, Felon Superman, bro. Homie was tough. He was not. Bro had like no stats, and all he did was heal himself. Better than what Prime Superman did in this game. Bro just got super speed. Real ones use skip match and finish the challenge. Nah, bro. Actually, yeah. On the last fight, I just didn't have the stats to beat to beat Arkham Knight the Arkham Knight. So I had Regime Wonder Woman, I had Prison Superman, and then I think I had like Crypto Lex Luthor because I had opened 2 gold packs before, and I just couldn't do it. I just didn't have like the stats to do it, so I had to skip the final match and duck the Arkham Knight smoke. But I got him. That's the first gold character I unlocked. Like that's the first challenge mode character I got. Good times, good times. I was like, damn, what was I, 9 at the time? Holy crap, I'm old. That's like 11. It's in that range, the 9 to 11 range. Damn, I'm old. Is it time to pack it up? Am I washed? Am I old? Do my knees not work anymore? My knees definitely don't work anymore. First challenge mode character was Earth 2 Solomon Grundy. Yeah, Bro Special 2 was kind of crazy. My first multiplayer character was Cassandra Cain. And I got top 5% for her. Grinding. That was back in the day before Tontu totems and whatnot existed. The second character that I tried to go for was Multiverse the Flash. Metahuman the Flash. Because the Flash show was like a thing at the time and my friends were talking about it, but my goofy ass didn't have Netflix, alright? My parents didn't have a subscription service. Like, and they didn't have a streaming platform, so I just had to watch the clips on YouTube and hear them talk about it. I couldn't watch it. But I was like, oh, it's the Flash, bro. And I thought the Flash was cool. I was a Flash glazer before I was a Supergirl glazer. I've always liked the DC characters. Like, I watched the Injustice games, and like I was excited for Injustice 2. I played Injustice 1. I played the mobile version. I've seen clips of Justice League Unlimited, but I didn't have the access to like the full shows as a kid. So I just couldn't watch them as a kid, but I was always interested. And then like I got my own bank account and could actually start spending my own money and went to college. So now I was like, oh damn, let me actually get a subscription service because technically it's my money. So that's the story of how I can actually do things legally. Now, of course, there's always the piracy option, but I avoided that because I didn't want no virus. I'm not smart enough to not get one. Prime Shazam from the Gold Booster Pack? Yeah, he's a rare drop. I think he's like a 1% drop. But yeah, I mean, like, I was always connected to the DC characters. Never the Marvel. I was a diehard, like, DC fan. I was not a Marvel fan. I don't remember, it was summer, like, it was last day of 5th grade, and they were playing Spider-Man in They were playing Spider-Man at middle school in my class. It was like in 5th grade, and they were doing it because it's like last day, right, of the year, and no one learns anything. You're just there to have fun. And so they played Spider-Man, and me as a die-hard DC Glazer, I protested. I refused to watch it. Like, so that bias has been ingrained in me as a kid. Like, I've always just been biased against Marvel, and I've always connected to the DC characters. And that bias hasn't gone away. It's become more reasonable as I've gotten older. I'm not like not a DC supremacist anymore, I should say, but I still don't really care about Marvel in the way I care about DC, just because I don't connect with the characters. Because I didn't have that connection as a kid. Me and my sis were grinding Injustice 1 like crazy back in the day. We were geeking out after unlocking Injustice 1. Gold Shazam, yeah. Because Gold Shazam used to be crazy, too. Nah, like, before Tontu Toto was a thing, you hit the super move, and then you were just spamming special 2s. It was crazy. And now it's just, the entire game is just spamming special 2s. Alright. I gotta speed run the silver mode, because it's the most boring. The silver and the bronze ones, I like that they exist, because like there's requirements and there's actual challenges, but there's only so many bronzes and silvers to play with in the game, so I can understand that my viewers are not exactly super interested in watching them play. Like watching me play the silvers. So I'm trying to speedrun this. I'll go back to like special, 10% battery. I'll go grab my charger. And for some reason I love DC over Marvel. I prefer DC more. Even though Marvel has like, I like Marvel phases before Endgame Spider-Man, I collect more of the DC stuff. Yeah, I just don't know. It's like, I just wasn't interested in the MCU. All my friends were because it was massive, it was popular, it was pop culture stuff. But growing up as a DC kid, I always had a bias against the MCU, just because the MCU was popular. And it made people think, damn, DC sucks. DC doesn't got no good characters, and that's not true. It's just, ain't nobody cultured enough to read. Why don't you play Arkham or Lego Batman? Viewership still does matter. I'm not at the point where I can just play whatever I want and get viewership. So it's a little bit, I don't know, it's less motivating when, like, you're just not getting as many viewers. Obviously, like, you know, it's not the end of the world. You do one stream of a different game and it's got lower viewership. Of course it does, right? My entire channel is Injustice 2. So obviously it's lower viewership. But there's a little less motivation when the viewer numbers are lower. I can get away with Injustice 1 for the most part, because it's still like it's the same company and there are similar characters. But the main reason in this case that I'm not playing it is I got somewhere to go. And I just can't open up a game, right? I can't open up a game and start playing it just to stop like an hour later going, oh, well, I gotta go somewhere now. You know, the pack openings are fun. Injustice 1 is weird. I like the characters like roster a lot. It's really, really sick selection, but the overall combat of Injustice 1, I just don't really like it that much. But it's the one game that, okay, look, basically, out of all of the DC games, right? I would say Injustice 2 is the best. Injustice 1 is probably the only thing that's like at least somewhat playable. I have shown you the other DC games. We are not playing Dark Legion. We just can't, dog. There's nothing you can do in that game. I can't play that. Like, fundamentally, I just can't. There's nothing to do. Same with the other one, Worlds Collide. Can't do anything in that game. So out of all of the other things that aren't in Injustice 2, this is probably the best one. And I just can't play it. Unless I had 500 different accounts, and all I did for 5 hours every day was just Injustice account 1, 2, 3, 4. If I had 10 alts, and on those alts, all I did was farm, nah, bro, I just couldn't. No one should play that much Injustice 2, dog. No one. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have found MCU interesting if we had gotten better DC movies, but yeah. The problem is, like, the MCU, I think, how do I put it? It did a better job at representing and showing off its characters, while the DCU was just trying to play catch-up. And they got the wrong director. DC Online it is. I mean, yeah, technically, we could still do that. Why is Silver Deadshot Special 3 just him kicking? I haven't seen that special in forever. Yeah, oh, Deathstroke Special 3 is so cool. With a bazooka, but now he just kicks, yeah. What's that? One of 2 Deadshot characters in the game. They have Suicide Squad Deadshot in this game. It's Will Smith. It's that Deadshot. But they got some rando for Injustice 2. I have no idea. Was Will Smith too expensive? Let me get my water. Rose Special 2 is tough though. Look at this tough ass special. I think this is Deathstroke's best design. I'm not really a fan of the Teen Titans looking Deathstroke. I don't know. I just like the armory look of like this one more. Yeah, I think Deathstroke's got one of the sickest specials in the game though, for sure. Oh, Blood really thought. Blood really thought. Nah, man does not stand a chance. Is Slade? Yeah, Slade and Deathstroke are the same. Teen Titans had him named Slade because his real name is Slade Wilson, but they used the Slade name instead of Deathstroke because they went, Death is too edgy. We can't have this in our show aimed at children and young kids. Bro. I swipe a little intensely. Man, I really just swiped out into my whole, like, game thing. Yeah, MCU laid the foundation and built the universe around it. DC was just trying to play catch-up. And also, even if the DC universe went through with its actual plan, no, if you've seen that plan is some nonsense, dog. We don't got Superman acting like Superman until the final movie. We got Superman getting cocked while he's dead. We got Lois being apparently the center of the universe. Nah, bro, what is this? This isn't what I signed up for. Where is my boy Green Arrow? Do I have another Green... Oh, yeah, I have a Silver Green Arrow, right? Where's Silver Green Arrow? There he is. This, I have this set up because... Let's go. What was the thing? Yeah, this setup so that I can go right into Vault 4. Match 4, Challenge 4, Battle 4? I don't know. Yo, look at this tough special, bro. Look at how tough this special 2 is. Look at that, dog. So, Multiverse Reverse Flash when? People really just hopped in to see Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Alright, crazy. Excuse me, chat. Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours, now is mine. And Superman going at each other like, yeah, no, it's just, it makes no sense. And also, it's like, Superman, like, walks up to Batman, there's no time to explain. There's some parody I saw, and it was just like, Superman shows up, he's like, Bruce, Lex is trying to kidnap my mom. All he had to say was, Lex kidnapped my mom. He would have explained the situation. He would have explained it perfectly. But nah, he's like, there's no time to explain. Push. Bro, what? What? I beg your pardon? What? Alright, let's go. Out of time. Alright, so the plan is probably going to go for 3-ish hours. I'm going to finish challenge mode, normal mode, to unlock the character, and then we'll play with Arkham Knight a little bit. Show off his specials, show off his super... He's got a very cool super move, by the way. But, yeah. Probably going to clock out at, like, 2-ish. Just because, yeah, life. Lex holding mom isn't even convincing. Superman has x-ray vision. You're saying he couldn't have saved his mom in, like, 5 seconds? Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. But, well, isn't there a piss jar as well? And then the Justice League gets teased via email! Email! Bro, what? And then after Superman dies, Batman's like, he was like my best friend. You tried to kill him! Like, not even an hour ago! You only stopped because you guys have the same name. Also, all the reasons to make them stop fighting. There's a reason that became a meme, dog. Martha is crazy. There's Martha. Save Martha. No, bro. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Yo, where's my boy Deathstroke? Where's my boy Red Sun Deathstroke? Oh, damn, actually, Bro's got some decent attack on him. Or damage, whatever stat you want to call it. Yeah, Justice League team was watching the speed film. What is that? What is that? Makes no sense. Alright, look at my Red Sun speed. No, alright, I was trying to show this off yesterday. Or the other day. Look at that. Look at that tough-ass special, bro. Look at that tough-ass special. Cold. The actors are facing backlash for poor creative decisions in writing. And then Zack Snyder's now, I'm like, what's the right word? He's empowering his fans. It's like, because he keeps posting these, like, images of things that are way in the past. It's like, okay, look, celebrate your work, man. Show off your work. Be happy about it. But, like, when you start posting AI pictures of your movies that you know that there's a cult about, you know what you're doing. Alright? You are appropriating that kind of behavior, and you are incentivizing that kind of behavior. You are empowering that kind of behavior. Zack is either completely incompetent, or he knows what he's doing. And he's just trying to rile up fans. And it's worse because the people who have to listen to that are people who are fans of the media and just want to see it succeed. Alright? I don't like the Snyderverse. I don't particularly like the direction they were going for. And that's just a personal thing. But the objective reality is those movies didn't do well, and they didn't connect with the general populace. If you reboot that universe, you kill it, right? You kill the DC brand. That universe, whether you like it or not, you like the content or not, it did irreversible damage to the DC media, alright? To the DC brand. They just didn't do well commercially. And they can sit there and they can go, oh, but you know, oh, look at all these numbers when Zack Snyder was in charge. Nah, it's delusion. Nah. Where were you when the where was the support when the movies were being made? Huh? What is this revisionist history? This is more blatant bro. I've seen dictatorships with less blatant propaganda. Nah, okay? I don't think that the DCU is perfect either. There are definitely things I don't like. Supergirl's my favorite character, but I do agree that having her as the second movie and having her be, like, the title character, having two Kryptonian movies back to back, kind of a bold choice, kind of a risky choice. But I like the fact that they're going for more niche characters. This is ridiculous in my opinion. This is like, bro, what? They disrespect the main actors prioritizing Harley over Batman. Batman never got a solo film. And also, you want to know something else? The cult also disrespects the actual actors. Because you know who else doesn't want a solo Batman film to be made? Ben Affleck. He's been pretty open about how it was depressing to play Batman. He doesn't want to do it. But guess what? They're like, we don't care what the actors want. We only care about what we want. It's just ridiculous. You got Zack, like, encouraging this behavior. You got the cultists making up actual lies and just trying to spread misinformation and try to spread hysteria. You got, like, Millie, who has done basically nothing wrong. I'm gonna be honest. She is completely right about her statement that, yeah, it's funny. It's just like, you know, I got a lot of online hate, and you check their profiles, and it's just like, yeah, Christian dad, father of 3. And then they're like, oh, but Millie Alcock is attacking Christians. And I'm like, as one myself, I don't feel offended at all. I fully side with Millie because nothing she said was wrong. All she said was, yeah, I mean, like, people are kind of being hypocritical. They say that they belong to this group that is supposed to spread love and joy. Guess what? All they do is attack me and then try to play it off as they're good people because they're fathers and they follow a specific thing. Look, one thing I absolutely despise is when people try to hide behind something to... Is it virtue signaling? Is that the right term? It's just like, you know, because I am this, I cannot be at fault. I really don't like that. I'm going to call it. I try to be as objective as I can in life, alright? I see some nonsense, I call it out. I see something nice, gotta praise it. Don't live in black and white. Not everything's good, not everything's pure bad, alright? There's a balance between everything. There's things you can criticize, there's things you can be happy for. All that matters right now is, look, DCEU is dead, alright? And whether you like that universe or not, Objective reality is it didn't make money. It didn't make money then, and most of people, and it also did a lot of damage to the reputation. And now we got the DC universe, and whatever happens, happens. Do I love all of James Gunn's decisions? No. Do I love all of the aspects of Superman? No. But I enjoyed the movie, and I'm excited for the future. Because that's the future we're getting, and it's a much better future than the alternative. Because you know what the alternative is? The alternative is nothing but Batman movies and the occasional Superman project, alright? That's the reality. If the DCEU... Look, the DCEU failed, and the DCU is the reboot. If the DCU fails, you get nothing except Batman projects. That's the reality, alright? Yeah, a lot of people had to listen to me rant. Sorry, it's just the objective fact. Bro, I started watching your content about 3 days ago about the free-to-play videos. Yeah, I mean, I was a little burnt out on that account for a little bit, but we're back now. Usually I do like the free-to-play account content on stream. I'm also a new player, yeah. Man, that account's like 6 to 7 months old, unironically, and I think it's a pretty good, like, general overview of the game. Not a perfect one, but I think it's a pretty good one. I mean, unfortunately for me, they reworked the new artifacts, and that completely threw a monkey wrench in. Because my plan was originally just, alright, I should only get, like, maybe 2 or 3 artifacts. Amulet, Beta Club, and, like, the other one. And, like, Gemstone or Fahrenheit. It really depended on what was, like, available. The reason I got Beta Club on my free-to-play account over Fahrenheit was just because when the achievement keys were added, that was the vault that was available. So that's the one I got. I need tips on leveling and how to play better. I mean, in terms of, like, are you talking about account level or are you talking about character levels? Because character levels are really, the only easy way to level up characters is with XP capsules. If you mean account level, then, just do the daily missions. Yeah, characters are XP capsules, account, is daily missions. Just do the daily missions and unlock solo raids. Do I grind on my subs? No, because if I were to actually go on your account, I would need personal data, and I'm not gonna get anyone's personal data. I refuse to accept any personal data. And that's just a whole headache for me, you, and everyone else. I just don't. I can teach you a lot of things. I can answer questions if you hop into the stream. I have a Discord in the description. There are Discords to, like, the game servers, like Vultures and Rise, and then there's my personal server, and like Frog's on there, and a lot of other people. Like, they ask questions, and I'll answer some, and some of the more, like, advanced players, and the more, like, what's the right word? Like, the more veteran players usually answer questions for free-to-play players, and usually get advice there. So, yeah. I mean, you can ask me questions on stream, but the server is easiest. Is there a way that Injustice lets you donate shards or anything? You have to join a league. So, if you are in the same league as someone, they can donate shards. I, for example, am, like, my main account is league hopping right now, because I'm just doing trades with people, because, like, I'm working with a friend on something in real life, and he wants me to give him shards to help him with his account, and I'm like, yeah, I got that. But you have to be in the same league. So the most important part about progressing in the game is absolutely getting a league. And you can find a couple different leagues in, like said, mentioned Discords. So Vultures and Rise and Volheim, Dark Knights, Rogue, all of those leagues, right? All of those Discords usually have, like, links to different, like, leagues. Usually have to have some threat requirement, but if you might be able to talk with a leader and, like, hey, go, you know, I'm a new player. Threat is a general guideline. You can usually get into a league even if you're under the threat requirement if you just go, like, a lot of the time, like, the game has got a pretty small community now and a pretty small player base. So a lot of it is just more about finding people who are willing to actually play the game and be active and not freeload. As long as you participate, do what's required, listen to the rules. Can you donate? Well, again, it's a league thing. And you only donate 30 a day. And also, even if I wanted to donate, you can only donate, like, you can only request shards that you actually have. What's it called? You can only request shards of characters you have unlocked. So you have to unlock the character before you can request them. So there's a lot of processes there. But just figure out who to unlock, and then usually you can find a decent league, upgrade the right people, unlock solo raids, invest in the right artifacts, and you should be on your way in a couple months. Wanna know what that lag spike was all about? Oh yeah. Also, fair warning. There are a lot of people in the game who are new players that just consistently beg about things. If you beg all the time about everything, a lot of people don't like that. But like saying, "Hey, does anyone have extra of this?" then you can probably get away with it. I have so many classic Wonder Woman shards. She's a very common character. She's a common character that you can like get unlocked and upgraded. Man, most people, like, if you join a league with at least one person who's like got a decked out account, because there's usually some beginner leagues with like newer accounts and then some leader who's got a more developed account, they'll probably have leftover extra Wonder Woman shards. I don't know if I'll be able to stay in D1. Yeah, it's pretty rough up here. Pretty rough in D1. Usually what I will do is I just play D2, and then when I do D2, promote to D1, don't play the next week, let myself drop down. So I only play every other week. Usually. But may I have some? Again, has to be in the same league. So, my league right now that I'm in with a bunch of the other people is, what's it called? That one's full. But there's probably people flying around with classic Wonder Woman shards. Plus, it also takes forever to actually promote. Because you only get 30 a day. And it's like hundreds to actually get an upgrade. Let's get the Aura Farmer. Let's get you, and let's throw in a Shazam, why not? We almost got him. We almost got Arkham Knight. Every team is Nightmare Batman. You should see my team, dog. I went out of my way to make the most cringe defensive team possible. Like, actually, I feel bad. I wouldn't want to fight it. It has to run for a good league, yeah. Most people aren't giving handouts, but you can usually find a good league that will help you get like start progressing. The fall off is real. Have to play this irrelevant ad game. Hit the oh, it's Dawn of Justice Superman versus Man of Steel Superman. All right, let's go. This is like the same character. I think Dawn of Justice Superman's got a little bit like deeper shade of blue. Or richer shade of blue. Let's go. No, my entire meta has just got canceled out. No, how dare he disable my special? That was my entire game plan. Yeah. Nah, you should have. I had Arkham Knight Batman with the Mystique mask. I was like, oh, let me use the Mystique mask on Arkham Knight Batman. Let me use the Flash Ring on Brainiac to make sure he doesn't die. Let me use Manta so that Manta can block healing. So now you can't res, you can't heal, and my Brainiac is gonna... Oh yeah, I think I put Harpoon Hook on Manta just to be extra cringe. So if you try to kill my Brainiac, I mean, you could kill my Arkham Knight Batman, but he's just there to prevent you from rezzing. My Brainiac is there with the Flash Ring, so if you try to kill Brainiac, Manta's gonna auto-tag in, and Manta's gonna stun you, and then Manta's gonna block healing, and you can't res either. And I got a Batman Ninja team with Norris Snowglobe. Nah, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be as cringe as possible. And then I put Nightmare Batman and Raiden as the final one. You're not getting any breathing room, dog. I have to actually re-equip the artifacts because I change around the artifacts whenever I play. Like whenever I use the characters, I have to change the artifacts. Like Manta would normally have Hook for defensive reasons, but I use Fahrenheit with him because I was using him on stream today. Annoying thing because I have to swap my artifacts around every now and then. That's the first time I actually built a defensive team. Unfortunately, the thing is, I don't actually think I'm getting any defensive points because the only people who would fight that are people who have the things to actually like get around that. Most people are just avoiding that. All right, let's go. Here we go. Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, boys. Well, let me actually hit him. Ooh, the Tortured Soul special. Hey, do an attack on me, bro. Look at his combos. Look at his combos. Alright. Hey, can you do a special 2 on me real quick so I can show off to the audience? Damn it, you went for the special 1. Is it true that Injustice 2 has a gear limit of 2,000? If so, if the game tells... I have no idea. I usually just shatter my gears if I get that close. I usually don't have more than like a couple extra like things on me. A lot of defensive teams with 3 mil threat points. Yeah, D1's brutal, man. It's just not worth the headache. There it is, Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight unlocked, ladies and gentlemen. Look at bro. Look at bro. He's so tough. He's so tough, bro. Look at this. Where's my boy? Arkham Knight, the 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 Arkham Knight. There he is. I gotta actually buy his things now, his support enhancements. I don't think I bought them just because I never had the need to. Oh, it's because I don't think they're in the store. I think you have to buy them outright. Like, when you unlock the character. Alright, let's see. Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight. I can promote him. Of course, to promote is a couple extra credits. Oh. It does this thing. Alright. No. I gotta get him up to level 20 so I can unlock the super move. And show you the super move, because it's a very cool super move. Look at my boy, Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight. Alright. I usually upgrades the abilities, like the special 1 and special 2. And then I only unlock the super move, because I don't ever really use the super move. Alright, let's go. Look at bro, he's so tough, bro. He's so tough. Actually, I gotta upgrade I gotta unlock his gear slots too. Alright, y'all know the drill. Bonus battle 6. Let's go level. Let's go with my boy Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight. Let's go with Flashpoint Deathstroke. Unlock him from oh, actually, no, yeah. Now let's go with Flashpoint Deathstroke first. Let's go with Raven just as my carry. Yeah, we got that. Alright. There's a decent chance Arkham Knight dies in the first hit. 8 mil threat team. Yeah. Oh, no, come on. Alright, there you go. Let's go. Look at that combo. Can I do a basic? A heavy? Oh, Tortured Soul. Look at that special 1. And bro goes down. It's because he's got no promotions. You need to promote the characters for them to be useful. Look at this. Look at this goofy-ass combo. There you go. I gotta unlock, bro. I gotta unlock, bro. For sure, for sure. For real, for real. Alright. Let's see. Oh, look at how satisfying that basic attack hit pattern is. Unfortunately, after you do it, you're left vulnerable. But it's a very cool attack pattern. Wiped him off with Twin Blade EPI. Lucky. Lucky indeed. I can't wait to get the Icon suit and just have dot immunity on my team. That immortality is crazy. There we go. Alright, this is probably one of the lower tier bosses, so I could probably get away with doing a couple hits here. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Green Lantern's got an annoying AI. I'm trying to build up to a special 2 to show it off. The moment you do one hit on the guy, he's gonna like auto snap into a block. It's so stupid. It's so annoying. I'm up against Flash next, and Flash is impossible to put up with. There we go. Let me unlock this real quick. Yeah, let me give him some power generation equipment so that I can actually try to show him off. Alright, let's go. I'm using the Raven as my carry. Actually, I probably could get away with using someone else as a carry. Yep, all the Flashpoint team. Yes, I have the entirety now. I collected Deathstroke. So my Aquaman is 1, I believe. My Aquaman is, he's not promoted. Look at that special 2, boys. Look at that special 2. My Aquaman isn't promoted. My Deathstroke I just unlocked. My Flashpoint Batman is Elite 3. Plus, I just used Shazam instead of Deathstroke anyway. Never messing with Raiden plus Never Batman Atrocities. Because it's D1, Raiden has like level 6 or 10 Twin Blade, yeah. There's no reason to play D1. Like, and that goes for like Champions Arena and Invasions. Like, you're torturing yourself for no reason. Oh, actually, I might just wipe him out here. Okay. It's a bronze character, so I know I have health. I'm just going to let him hit me a couple times so I can build up to a special 2. Boom, boom. If you get 200%, you call in the drone. You hit a whole drone strike. Alright, I'm almost there. I want to get bro up to... I'm trying to get him to level 20 so I can show off the super move. Damn. Instantly wiped out. Right about that? No, right about. What did I don't even remember what I said. I said it 5 seconds ago. Yeah, there's, no reason. Yeah, there's no reason. I just want to, literally, I just want to get to Champions Arena. Like, I want to get to rank 1, D1 one time, say I did it, never touching that game mode again. Like, I'm going to go back to doing my thing where I cruise in D2, and then I play D1. Like, play D2, get to D1, and then just hover between the two. Oh, wait. My bad, chat. I actually need Arkham Knight in the team. That's the character we're showcasing. He's kind of important to have on the team. Yes. Alright. Arkham Knight's so tough, bro. He's so tough. Arkham Knight and Injustice 2 when? Probably not happening, boys. Not gonna lie. No, bro. I was just a little bit off. Oh, the heavy into the special 2. Of course, I missed the 200%, so no drone strike. You have to hit the 200% to actually get the drone strike. Brr. Man, Flash so inconsistent, bro. Because his passive is so weird, because it says it's unblockable, but they nerfed him. So he has this really weird interaction with the AI, where the AI can just block him. Man, look how they massacred my boy. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, no! I thought the Astro Harness would proc. Save me. Eh. Ping. Alright, let's go. Special 3 unlocked. Here we go, boys. Here we go. I gotta actually build all the way up to the Special 3 now. The super move. Now, Arkham Knight wasn't in Injustice 1, so they gave him a whole new super move. They cooked up a whole new super move for bro. And it's called Lost for Words. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Calling the drone strike. Bonk. It does no damage because he's got no stats. They cooked up a whole new super move for bro. Bro kind of tough. You know, waiting for the super move. I was trying to get him to level 20 to show it off. Let's do it again. Slow ass start. Boom, Lost for Words. Yeah, Killer Croc's got a cool one too. Actually, I think I have Killer Croc. Boom. Okay, look, the Astro Harness is an artifact, alright? It's a gear piece. Just to make sure I survive to show it off. That is not part of his kit. Where is Killer Croc? There's the crocodile. Got your set. There you go. Oh, I have it unlocked. Oh, damn. Okay. Here we go. Is Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight good? Yeah. I mean, he's got a very satisfying heavy combo. I mean, look at this, man. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And his special 2 calls in an actual drone strike to do team splash damage. Lost for words. He's got a very satisfying special 2, too. And his challenge is... It's iffy, because Green Arrow and Green Lantern are easy characters to have. You need a Superman character to actually do the challenge, though, and that's going to be a little bit harder. Alright, so I think the plan is wipe out Lobo, wipe out Silver Flash. Hopefully Nightwing comes in, and then Nightwing can be taken... Like, Nightwing's a bronze, so I'm just going to let him hit Killer Croc a couple times, power generate, and then pull off the, Oh, come on! He's got a power drain special. Oh, I messed up. I tagged in the character that, like, actually has an insta-kill attached to it. Yikes. Anyway. We'll go damage, I guess. I just want to show off the Killer Croc super move. I'll go static. Static's a pretty... I use static a lot as a carry. I have all the characters, so I do stage 1 and 2, yeah. Arkham Knight is definitely worth it. Fumble, yeah. Tag in the character that actually has a strike attached to it. Alright, so, same idea, except okay, look, Grundy is going to be easier, because Grundy doesn't have a power drain special. So the plan is get rid of the 2 tough characters, the 2 characters with actual health, and then just let Grundy hit Croc until I actually have enough power. Grundy's also got a res, so I might want to get rid of that. Yeah, difficulty 1 and 2. Oh, as in, like, you mean like the first 2 fights, or you mean like standard and like normal and expert difficulty? How about the battles, or are we talking about like the stages? Huh? I thought he had a res. This is going well. This is going well. Did I already get rid of the resurrect? I just want to do... bro, I literally just want to pull off the super move. That's all I want to do. It's not that deep. Alright, we got power drain. Pummel again. Normal and expert, we can't do nightmare. Okay. I mean, you should still be able to do it pretty easily. That's still 2 copies of a character. Yeah, I just missed the res. Power drain. Yeah, I don't think my Killer Croc is surviving a special. But Nightwing can tank it. Alright. There we go. Look, all I wanted to do was show off the special. Alright, here's the super move. Bro literally drags you down into the sewers. And he was one of the last characters added to Injustice 1, too. Boom. There we go. Ooh, Father's Day sale. I knew there was going to be a Father's Day sale. I knew it. Let's see. General. Slow app ping. I didn't get pinged till now. Yeah, I didn't see him because I didn't get pinged till now. All right, let's see. They look ass. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they're ass. Holy ass. Yeah, it's all trash. Alright, pull up my phone, alright. So it's going to be a 20% discount, and none of it is good. Fear of the God Shazam is just going to be in the store, because he's already in the store. Multiverse characters, you get their shard, like, that chest is bad because the shard count is low. You can buy Darkseid's gears. Darkseid gears are on sale. Arkham Knight Batman's gears are on sale, boys. Are they still on? They're still on sale. Oh! Oh! I mean, there's a collector Black Adam duo chest. That's actually got pretty decent drop rates, I think. But yeah, it's not great because Black Adam is good. Very good. But collector, he's got uses, but he's not particularly great. You can get a collector gear chest. Deathstroke gear chest. Wow, what amazing sales. Tomorrow, I think, because we usually got the leaks the day before. Okay, look. That duo chest, I actually have bought one of those duo chests before. And I've gotten Collector and Black Adam in the same set. Like, the first 10 I opened, I got both. The drop rates, I think, are actually pretty high, too. I think it's like 5 and 2% or something like that. So it's pretty good drop rates. It's full price, though. It's $450. I will say, maybe, the one thing I would recommend you spending on, if you're a free-to-play player, maybe a couple Black Adam gears. Maybe. Like, maybe you're trying to do percentage health damage with Black Adam and you're a little bit unconfident with him. Maybe get a couple gears. Also, his percentage health damage is faster if you have fast attack chance. So, the only one I would recommend is probably a couple gears for him. If you're using the Flawed Justice team, Hawkman is probably your better damage dealer if you're a free-to-play player, though. But overall, yeah, it's not great. In my opinion, I wouldn't recommend the sale. Plus, who cares about this nonsense? Let's get the real shit bumping. Let's get the real shit bumping. Get the real shit bumping. 6 days. So, again, another sale that is coming out right as the new character's coming out. Also, look, I have Batman Year 1. I was buying some stuff for college, and to get to the threshold to get free shipping, I needed to buy something. I went, let me buy Batman Year 1. Got the tie-in Adventures of Supergirl comic for the show, too. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Long Halloween, All-Star Superman. Box set DVD. Got the tie-in lore book, too. Oh, jeez. Got this too. This is like a tie-in Supergirl like mini-series thing. Who is this again? I forget the writer. Whitmore? Yeah, so I don't want to hear no fraud allegations. Ignore the fact I haven't read them yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. Yes, I'm flexing on all of you. I'm flexing on all of you, by the way. Unk is flexing. Unk is flexing, boys. Let's see. I shouldn't have spent 20Ks on the Superman duo show. All I got was BS from it. You need to make another video? Don't buy, because I got a recommended video of someone opened a power shop chest and I just did it. And had you in the title? Oh, I think I know that person. It's because whenever they do a video, they just ping everyone possible. No. Let's see. Felt so bad when I saw that. I don't know. Just like I've never recommended those things, so I don't know why he would. They would. I'm assuming he. We got 4th of July sales. Yes. So we have Father's Day, and the Father's Day sale is usually not that good. Supergirl's coming out in less than a week, and that's just the update. You probably won't actually get like gem chest until like maybe a week after. But again, still, considering new characters are always OP, you probably want to get a couple of gears for her. I'll be buying her outright, and I'll be testing her on stream, so... If you want to know whether or not you should invest in Supergirl, there's only one person you should go to, and it's me. If it was any other character, I would be like, oh yeah, you know, you're going to watch Death Boy's video, you're going to watch Sigvald Fit. No. Only person you should watch for this character is me. Anyone else I don't care about. This one's mine. This war is mine. Alright? I'm very serious about this whole, I'm the biggest glazer. Let me tell you, I'm the biggest glazer. Yeah. As I need the Batman Year 1 and Long Halloween All-Star Superman as well, yeah. I've just been trying to collect more comics. Physical media is very cool. So, what else? Yeah, so, Supergirl's coming out. After Supergirl, we'll probably get a 4th of July sale. I don't think there'll be anything else until probably close to, like, September. I mean, there's Labor Day. Unless, I don't think there's anything happening in August. I don't think so. Could be wrong. Hopefully 200 shards I'm on the gear. The pass should be in my head. What I'm thinking is the pass change is permanent, so it's not 75 shards, it's 200. So you get the login, which is 200. You get the pass, which is 200. There's probably going to be an arena invasion. That's like 50-ish shards. Between literally all of that, maybe a couple chests, that's everybody running around with like at least a 4-star DC Universe Supergirl. And she'll probably be very good, because if you look at all the other characters, all the characters they've made recently are also very strong. Even the ones that were new and kind of trash, like Fury of the God, Shazam, Orm, Scorpion, some of the newer characters were pretty weak. They reworked them to be like some of the strongest and most fun characters in the game. Peacemaker's crazy strong. Killer Frost is one of the strongest supports in the game. Crazy convenience. Freeze, infinite freeze. Classic Flash is a menace. Damage boost, bypasses crit immunity. Fast attack chance guaranteed. Extra fast attack hits. If you ascend him and make him a damage dealer, you get lethal damage. Insane. Lex has the highest damage dealing potential in the game and can nuke people. DC Universe Superman, most busted character in the game we'll ever see. The fact that the guy bypasses every immunity known to man, it's over. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, 3-star DC Universe Supergirl first. Because I'll buy her at 3 stars for $50. I was thinking about 4 stars just for the flex, but I was thinking, I live in the U.S. Those extra 250 shards aren't worth $50 where I'm from. So, in that case, I'm just like, yeah, we'll start at 3 stars, and we'll see what you can do at 3 stars. Then, when the chest releases, we will play, we'll do like a chest opening, get her ascended. No, I am not toning it down with the Supergirl bit, alright? My character, alright? They can have Killer Croc or whatever. New Poison Ivy can release, and Sigvald can go goon to that. My character. My world. I run it all. I own it all because I am the tribal chief. I really think they should put the Flawed Justice with the Suicide Squad. It'd be more fun. Peacemaker really makes more sense with the Suicide Squad team than he does with the Flawed Justice team. But yeah. That is probably the outlook for the upcoming year. Not year. For the next... what's the right term? That's what we're looking at, right? Is what I'm trying to say. So I will... depends whether or not I have the time to record the voiceover. I'm going to drop a video tonight. That's the plan. So tonight's going to be a video. Tomorrow I might stream. I don't know. I don't have anything to actually show off in terms of streaming. It's like, we beat Scorpion the final boss today. Maybe I could play a little bit more on the free-to-play account. I don't know. Saturday I'll probably be streaming. Sunday I usually don't. Yeah, but we're going to test her at 3 stars for the damage percent. Yeah, because when she releases, she'll only be available for money. So... for the first week or so, to get early access, I'm going to buy her outright for $50. But I can't actually ascend her until I get my hands on the chest. Because I'm not rich, right? I'm not spending money to, I'm not spending $100 for 1 star level. That's ridiculous. So, I will be buying her at 3 stars. For the first week, we'll probably see her at 3 stars, see what she can do. We'll test her on stream. All less than a week from now. But yes, that is the plan. And then afterwards, once her chest actually releases, which will be after the login ends, I feel, right? After login, you'll get the Supergirl chest, and then we'll do a chest opening and start her up. This is the plan. I don't really care about the emojis. I mean, if you take, I think my existence is cringe. So if you're not self-aware of your own cringeness, then take yourself too seriously. But yes, that is the plan. Appreciate everyone for tuning in today. I actually was able to use Scorpion. I used Sub-Zero on Scorpion. That was actually pretty fun. That combo building setup was so tough, bro. The snow clone and then the clone to build combo to do double X special was so tough. Unfortunately, I had to use Raven Killer Frost for that, so that's not something you can be doing every day. But yes, that is the stream today. I will maybe be streaming tomorrow. I don't know yet. It really depends. Alternatively, I could do an evening stream and just play Arkham. Yeah, it depends on what the people want. But yes, I shall go and get some food and make my sister stop hating me. Y'all know what it's like when a middle schooler gets angry at you? It's not fun. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. A little bit of a shorter stream today because I've usually been doing 4 hours as of late, but we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. But until then, if you have to contact me, have any questions about the game, Discord. Always ask people in the Discord about game advice, and I'm just going to continue making videos. We're at 2,600 subs now. It's 2.61k. So obviously we're going for the 3k margin, right? We're looking for that 3k, and then after that 3k, we're looking at 5k. One day we'll hit that 10k promised land. I don't know. Maybe someday I will. Maybe I was just born to be an entertainer. Hopefully I can actually get to the point where I can work a job I'm actually happy with, because I feel like I enjoy entertaining people. But until then, we will see. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I shall see y'all whenever it comes time to stream again, or whenever I drop a video again. Peace, y'all.